nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck. Everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep. Don't give a fuck, can't stop. Unplug, feeling overwhelmed. I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy. Gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it. I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret in front of me. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear.
And hello, and welcome back to another stream and another episode of Legend of Heroes, Trails Beyond the Horizon. And how's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're all doing well. What's up, Lanzo? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. Hopefully you're doing well. Better put some ointment on that exposed sin. Nah, see, that's how it gets all calloused up, right? You let the infection in, but it's fine. It's fine. You don't let it take over. You just let it in as like a little treat. Gets you nice and strong. It's nice and strong. But how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome on in. We got Rosette in that G1 wear, which honestly, the bunny outfit's pretty nice, but like, I don't know, man. This like Z1 stuff kinda hits different. Kinda hits different. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. Also, is this game like loud? No, it's normal. I'm just not awake enough yet, I guess. Haha, not being awake. But yeah, we're back in more Legend of Heroes, and last time we was here, oh man, what did we do? We finished off Act 2 finally, and so now we're here in Kevin's route. Yeah, we finished off Agnès' confession, and that was all sorts of awkward. But you know, it had to happen. We all knew it was coming, and it finally came to a head. But, you know, things worked out for the best, I'd say. Wasn't comfortable. Wasn't exactly the happy ending for all, but, like, it probably worked out for the best overall. After that, we got into Kevin's route, and started going around there doing things, more things than Tharbad. But, before long, we got called up by Altina and was like, hey, Grimgarten? And so, here we are. Here we are in the Grimgarten. We finished off all of this stuff off stream. You can see we're, like, level 41 across the board, more or less. Yeah, Swin got up to 42, actually. Wow. Leon's only 40. Interesting. What has Swin been doing? What was Swin doing there, getting, like, that leveled up, comparatively, compared to everybody else? Huh. That's our boy Swin. But yeah, we've been going through the Grim Garden, and it's time for us to take on this next little level. Should probably take off all of the outfits though, huh? Should probably take off all the outfits. She's doing this lightweight, the Z1 outfit, Risha's alternate color, which honestly I really like this. Like there's just a slight difference between this and her usual, but I like it. I like it. Oh yeah, and we put Swin in like this fit. I don't know, for whatever reason, the croissant outfit on Swin, it just kind of works. Like, I could see Swin walking around looking like this. I could see Nadia dressing him but like that. Absolutely. I think that was everybody that I had outfits for now. Don't want to get jump scared with the surprise bunny girl later, though, so we'll go through and make sure. Oh, no, we had Toe in the bunny girl outfit. And Lapis as well. Bunnies. That's everybody, though. That's everybody. But yeah, we're about to start off the next little section here, the next little boss fight of the Grim Garden.
A fresh start.
And then we'll be back with the Kevin with the Tharbad. So, hey Ulrika, how you doing, girl? It's been a while. How you doing?
Oh, there they are. Hey, over here.
Hi, how you doing, bestie? Yeah, there goes the tension. Ulrika, was it?
What's good on your roll? That's on getting this far. Oh, and shout out to Burrito Chip, Alt Tab, to Wifey, Laptop, and Nanapalooza too.
Yeah, those nicknames. Like Anya roll, okay, yeah, like Anya, gotcha, sure, okay, why not? And then Burrito Chip, Fairy, Alt Tab, is that Altina? Yeah. Toe Wifey, Toa Wifey, Laptop, Lapis? Nanapalooza, yeah, that's just Nadia. That's some interesting nicknames you came up with there, Ulrika. Yeah. Burrito Chip? Alt-Tab? Is that meant to refer to me? Did you riff off my own nickname on purpose, or are we just on the same wavelength? I think you two might just be on the same wavelength, Nadia. Be so for real. Laptop. I'm not too taken with that, but your name, Ulrika, gets you 94 points on the cuteness scale. That's insanely high. Wait, why am I the only adult lumped in with the teenagers? Seems about right to me. Shorty. Nah, she's so short. Hey, focus up. Is this one of those snakes with the fancy letter numbers? Enforcer number 18. I've seen talk of her here and there on the Orbital Net recently. Something funny about that, just thinking about like Leon in his spare time, just like scrolling through Twitter.
Yep. You should put on a nice blue dress.
Nice. It's kind of appropriate with Leon being all blued up, huh? But what's up, Doom? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stepping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome on in. Kind of appropriate. But yeah, like, could you imagine, like, Leon, a high-ranking member of the church, there, like, on his downtime in between jobs, just like, or like just before bed, just like scrolling through the Zimmerian version of Twitter, just be like, yeah. Looks like Ouroboros is he's got another live stream going on. Might have to check that out later on, see what they're doing, see what they're up to. Oh man, it's such a funny concept how oddly modern Legend of Heroes has gotten. Things like that can be in the same picture. It's kind of like the same concept of like thinking about like the Sphinx, right, over in Egypt, and then thinking about like samurais. And also thinking about cameras. Like, there is a picture out there of samurai visiting the Sphinx in Egypt. A picture of that. Like, I don't know, that's three things that just don't correlate in the brain, but, like, apparently it was all, like, photography, samurais, and, like, the Sphinx, like, the brand new Sphinx. We're all around about the same time period, so, like, alright, sure, I guess. That's a very odd concept to think about, but it actually exists, so... I guess I can't really argue about it, huh? Ooh, seems this girl's got a pretty unique quality to her voice. And I don't just mean the way it sounds.
Bruh, hold up. Tell me why I'm just finding out about this. The baby-faced sister with the savage bad bitch energy and the icy fresh holy knight who spits shade with a smile. Two absolute legends.
Legends.
Prepackaged set? Hashtag blessed. It's the unspoken bond of understanding for me.
Oh, bond of understanding, you say? There's a shock. The only impression I got from him back in the day was fight for fight with a side of bickering. Hey, we're not as aggro or buddy-buddy as you're playing it up to be. Me and him are only together on this by chance. By chance! This hashtag blessed business has me befuddled, but responding to one of her kind is likely a waste of breath.
Aw, preach, my guy. You can slice me up with that frosty sharp tongue any day.
Hey, yo. Should have been me.
But then we've got the real MVP, the Silver Princess. Long have I heard tell of thy cloutful personage.
Cloutful?
To make thine acquaintance is like the most epic of honors.
Nay, nay, 'tis not so venerable. Pray dispense with the formalities. When did this turn into a period piece? You know her. She'll just roll with whatever you throw her without missing a beat. Hell yeah, it's very based. Do you two seriously learn under the same master? That's something I'd like to ask myself. I mean, from what we've seen of Master Yunka Fai, it checks out. It really checks out. Here's something to think about. The time Cleopatra lived is closer to the invention of the iPhone than the construction of the pyramids. That is also a very weird concept. You think of Cleopatra, you think of pyramids. But, because, you know, Egyptian and all that stuff. But, like, I guess. I guess. It's like one, it's that meme, is that like, fine, I guess. Like, the dude crossed arms and whatnot. I don't like that that's true, but it's probably true. I can't argue that one. I think they call this matching each other's freak, but back to business. Isn't it your job to protect this domain?
Whoops! Meeting the best boy and girls in my dreams got me acting unwise.
Got me acting foolish up in here. Also, boy with an eye. She's so brain rot. It's kind of peak.
Now that you're here, though, I can't pass up a chance to have my goddess tier faves flex their stuff.
What are we doing now?
That's your cue, queen. Say hello to hyped up, blinged out Concharita!
Concharita! I don't remember what a Concharita is. I guess it's this thing. I wasn't sure what to expect just based on the name. It's a Vulpin cryptid, or spirit beast rather. A female one, presumably, though that's far from the issue at hand. Nice, Rufus. Captivating beast Yoko Magatsumamo. Could this be the spiritual data that Professor mentioned keeping in reserve last time? It's probably a top pick from the database compiled by the 13th Factories. Yes, this is a paranormal being that once defiled a capital city of the East. Doesn't seem to be the nine-tailed type. Still, its aura is anything but ordinary. Yo, is that a Naruto reference? The nine-tailed fox? Crazy.
Oh, she is literally giving gatekeep girl boss. And I'll be vibing things up from the sidelines, too.
Vibe it up, girly girl. What's up, man, Gaga? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Matching freaks? Hell yeah, we do. That's how we stay. We stay matching freaks around here. But yeah, we are definitely in like spoiler-heavy territory, like all the way through. All the way through at this point in time. We have entered the like mid to late game. So spoiler alerts, all that stuff. But appreciate you stopping on by. Always glad to see you. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Appreciate you being in here. Yeah, vibe it up, girly.
That's just role-playing. Let's wild out and feel each other's hustle.
True. No skin off our backs. You want to jam that bad, then get ready to rock. Tamam, we strike as one in fierce harmony. Time to make some music to die for. Big beastie. Bone reception stinky Nardoom.
Thing's got balls.
Oh. Did she just say that thing's got balls?
Barbaros. And me? I'm gagging for days over
Hey,
here.
yo, she's gagging?
The absolute serve Conchi's giving with that silky fur coat. Woo, should pull in 1 million views easy.
True.
Think she can keep streaming after we slaughter this thing on air?
Sorry, but we're going all out, even if it gets you banned.
Crazy. Look at that. We got Ulrich over there in the corner, though. No. She's just watching. Having herself a good time over there. I can't actually, like, target her. I can't target the drone, but... I like how she's just, like, out there on the side. Oh, wait. She actually has a turn. Oh, man. She actually got a turn. That could be... That could be some pretty dangerous stuff, then. What are we looking at? So... Then we got Shizuna, we got Sailus. My brain's so not locked in yet. So not locked in. You just go with the damage. I like damage. Damage is fun. Damage it up! This'll clench it.
Appreciate that.
I could also bring out Jin, actually, instead. So, like, what is it? We got... I could do that. Spirit Unification? Shouldn't do that yet. I was thinking, like, oh yeah, this one, the critical side attack bonus. I could do this one for the side attack little boost on... The heavy stun's nice. It's also critical. It'd be kind of nice if it gave you, like, a predictive damage. Yeah, I've been playing too much Utawara Mono lately. Or maybe not enough Utawara Mono. But, like, I want to see the numbers and be like, ah, yes, if I attack from this one, it'll be 75 damage. If I attack over here, though, 80 damage. Although this would be way higher. This would be way higher numbers. I'm gonna go for the side, though, just because it does give me, like, the B to the A and the side attack bonus. I feel like it might give us a little bit more. But before we do that, let's bring out Jin. I like where this is headed indeed. 24,000. 374,000. We're gonna be here a while. Yes, side attack bonus. Let's see what happens. Never fear, Jin is here. 9,000. Not too bad. Oh, I should have done the... Oh, I can't because I don't have enough. Womp womp. Oh, that's fine then, I guess. I guess we'll just do this then. Should I use the stigma? Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. We do got the blitz coming up here as well, though. The stigma does nerf my stuff, though.
Flaring seal of mine.
It does nerf all of my like craft point usage. So I don't think that'd be a bad idea. I don't think that'd be a terrible one. No need to go easy on him. Truly, Jin. Burn. Resist down. Sure. We go with that. 10,000. Not too bad. Can't move. Oh, Rika's turn. Hot take hoax.
Start a flame war. Get roasted.
Interesting. Interesting indeed. Alright, Kobo Curtain. She's just... The power of suggestion. The power of the influencer. That's not too bad. We got... Rika has the down in the fields. Physical damage minus 300,000? Or 300. 300%. I thought 300,000. God, my brain is so all over the place right now. We need to get rid of that, but we can't get rid of that. Crazy work. 300% is gonna do like nothing. We're gonna do like nothing per turn. Do I have... Yeah, Refreshing Veil. That puts me right there. Kind of stinky. It's kind of stinky, not gonna lie. Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll do that. And then I guess we're just gonna be doing a bunch of basic attacks here, huh? Just to like build things up. Yeah. A little bit of burn kind of sucks. Kind of annoying that we have to waste our stigma, but we're not doing anything right now with that damage. I could do something like this. What is this thing? Earth and wind and space, which heavy resistance to fire. Yeah, it's we're not in the great magic with you. No, do I? Yeah, La Forte. I got La Forte. That might not be a bad idea then. Yeah, we'll do this. Just like waste some more turns. Menacing beans, like this toe beans. Hot take hoax. I love that face though. I love that face that she has though. Oh, she's feared. We're all feared. That's awful actually. We was just about to get rid of that, but then fear came through. I don't have all of that on. Damn it. This is the only turn. Shit, we got 2 turns of paralysis as well. We got all sorts of status ailments going on. Alright, yeah, I guess we just defend him. Aw, streamer cute indeed. Still new for the streamer Ouroboros girl? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Welcome, Apple. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah. Oh, Rick there is a streamer lady. And she's kind of based. kind of based in the most cringe way possible. Alright, let's get you out of there. We have... yeah, Refreshing Veil with you. I should also bring out Van. Yeah, hold up. Let's... swap. Yeah. Change. My brain is so slow right now. Yeah, it's fine. Swap out with Van, and then let's try and bring out the Refreshing Veil. Alright, the big enemy's gonna get the turn, but Ulrika will not. Zypher! Activate. That. We can finally get rid of the damage buff. She does have fear, though. Da, da, da. We can wait a little bit longer. Yeah, we can wait a little bit longer still. And we don't really have much for you, though. I guess we'll just go with the basic attack here. You know what? We have all this cooking that I never used. Why don't we use, like this? Piping hot, everything pizza. Yeah, have yourself a piping hot everything pizza. Enjoy yourself. Oh, and it got boosted because of Rufus. Didn't even realize the blitz was going. Listless visions. Alright, whatever. At least we got the Refreshing Veil off. That was the big thing that I wanted. Okay, so now we're all protected against ailments for the next 2 turns. Let's go ahead and hit this attack surge up then. Yeah, break through theirs, get ours going on. And I want to start throwing out some damage now. So... we can't really do too much here though. Okay, let's keep it under 50, but... yeah, we still got quite a bit we can do with that. Can we get a shard boost with that? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, then we can go with one of these ones. Just want to try and get some damage out here while we still can, before Ulrika does something crazy. Because, you know, she's probably going to pop up with something crazy here soon. Yeah, 34,000. Not too bad. Guardian on Van. Hot take hoax. Alright, we need to definitely bring out the Cobalt Curtain again. It's been a hot second since we've seen this. Millennium Fox Spirit. Insight and Regen. I don't like that yet. Duality removes buffs. I didn't realize they removed buffs. That's really good. A 20 craft point skill that removes all these buffs. This thing is really fast, though. It's annoying. Alright. Duality. Get rid of all that shit. Bias confirmed. Quick movement speed up. Jeesh. Just a perfect boost of everything. Yeesh, I don't like that. Yeesh, I don't like that at all. I could boost up with Van here, but considering I don't have... like, I can bear the Nightmare. But considering I don't have anything with that, I feel like it would be better to... bring out Rufus? Yeah. Let's bring Rufus out for now to remove buffs with you. Blood Gang! Do we want to boost up anything? No, we can't. I really need some freaking... what are they called? So fire mix. Sure. You missed me. Skill issue. But I really need some like shard boosts. I need some shards. Game is not giving me a lot of those right now. Ah man. What are we thinking with Rosette? Maybe swap Rosette out actually. For Van? We don't really have anything though, unfortunately. Like I could bear the Nightmare, but I would only be able to do like basic attacks, and that's kind of lame. Maybe bring out Swin or Risha. I'm thinking maybe bring out the Swin. Yeah, just to like. I mean, I guess we could like see what kind of damage we got. What are we looking at here? Refreshing Veil. We still got 2-3 turns of that. Cataract Wave. This thing is resistant to water. So that's not great. No, yeah. Let's get her out. I thought Risha took a little bit of damage there, and I was like, when? When and where? Yeah, you know what? Jin. Bring Jin in, because why not? May as well, may as well. Haven't used his big attack yet, have we? No, we did. It was the first thing we did. Delay large, extra large, back attack bonus. Can't really get the back of this guy though. Heavy stun seal. I like heavy stun. Yeah. Why don't we just give him a heavy stun for now? We'll go with that and just keep building up. Just keep building up for now. Howl for me! Hell no! Hot take hoax! Oh, she's great. What's up, Lane? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome in. Welcome on in. What? We're pretty low on Sailus. I mean, at the moment though, we could like just keep doing basic attacks to like build up her craft points and also try and build up these shards because there's not really like a lot else we can be doing at the moment. So yeah, I think we just go with it. 3,000. Nothing all that impressive, but we'll take it. If we wanted to, we could boost up. We could get Van in and do that, but we could also. I feel like we want to keep Shizuna on field at all times, just because she has duality, which is real damn nice. Delay, medium, critical as well. Like that's all really good stuff. That's all really nice. Could go with Sphere Unification if I really wanted to, but I don't think we care about that at the moment. I want to boost up my shards, but we aren't getting lucky with any shard boosts. Duality. 5,000. Take it. Spirit. I don't know what that was. Down in the fields. We're doing 300% less damage now. That sucks. Good, might nap. Good. Oh, you're good, and you might take a nap. Understandable, understandable. Glad to hear that you're doing good. It does feel like a very like nappy kind of day, huh? I'm very lazy today for some reason. I'm not sure why. Like I woke up today and I was just like, but what if I just don't? What if I just don't? We need to bring out a. Yeah, with Jin's turn we can swap out. Because Jin's not doing me any favorites at the moment. Rufus as well is kind of just 0 damage. Wow. The counters and whatnot's doing a solid 0 damage. Hot take hoax. That down in the fields is really making me feel down in the fields. We got a bunch of fear going on. Alright, well. That is a good point to bring out. Oh, he's gonna get an HP heal. Oh, that's so annoying. I can't even, like, interrupt that either. Oh, man. 8 turns of 300% less damage is brutal. Oh, we got 3 shards, and we're also about to... Okay, that's actually pretty solid. That's actually pretty good. For now, let's bring out... Refreshing Veil, I suppose? Yeah, Refreshing Veil. You can put it over on these two. And then on Jin's turn... Oh, he was confused! I didn't realize he was confused. That's...
Appreciate that. Let's go!
Well, not exactly what I was going to deal with there, but I guess we'll take it. Okay, we have 1 turn away from all of that boost, so it's time for us to swap over to Van. Now we're going to use Bear the Nightmare. Here we go! Get going, Van. And then we're also going to... just a regular attack surge, because yeah, I need one of those. So attack surge. And then boost up. There we go, see. We had a lot of shards we needed to use there, but we finally was able to use the majority of them. Okay, so Howling Roar, Limited Blaster, and the Regal Beatdown. The usual. Not as much as I was hoping to be getting there, but like, we'll take it. Yeah, 24,000. Feeling fine. We also got more of that, so we can boost her up as well. Critical side attack bonus. What does this one do? It still breaks. Heavy, oh, that's critical. Nah, this still breaks, so we'll go ahead and hit and then follow up with her S-Break. Onikagura! And then follow that up with one of these.
Feeling fine.
Oh, she got her Shard Boost again? Wow, okay. That's impressive. Getting them back to back like that kind of sucks, but like we managed to not need to use it too much. Hell, can I? I can't use it while I'm already in this form. That's kind of annoying. That would be kind of broken, though, if you could use, like, an S-break and then use a command before your S-break. Because then you would be able to be like, oh, I'm in danger, use a defense or healing or whatever, and then move on. What's up, Shining Diamond? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I see Ulrika in the corner over there just being like, abort now! Shaking my head, shaking my head. And then, yeah, may as well use Jin. May as well. 36,000. Oh.
Contarita's just getting started.
Ah.
That's so. Then we'll have to kick things up a notch ourselves.
He lost his stun because of that. Nah. They always do that in these Legend of Heroes games. You get them down to like around the halfway point, and then they hit you with the like, oh, but actually, that was a big thing in Code CO3 that I had an issue with, was you'd finally break them into stun, and you get like one turn of doing good damage, and then and then they would say something like, oh, not too bad, and then they wouldn't be stunned anymore. Super annoying. Don't hold anything back. I mean, you can't really do anything else, so. This again! Yeah, I do hate to see it. And that one, the inside regen. Aw, bias confirmed. This is obnoxious. Got the regen, the fire mix. 0 damage. Okay, that wasn't too bad, at least, actually. Okay, so right now, actually, I want to bring out you. And then let's go with speed. Yeah, because we're not going to be doing like physical damage here, so it's fine. Use this to get rid of your regen and all that. And also gets rid of the damage reduction. Listless visions. More like miss me with that vision. Feeling fine, like dandelion wine. Okay, basic attack for now, I think. Basic attack for now, I think. Not do anything special with Shizuna. But we want to keep her because she does have the duality, which is super damn good. I don't know if that with you. Ooh. We got a double critical here. I'm going to go ahead and use another one of these then. Also, I'm going to go and use Noble Axe. This is a bit of a waste of shards, but like, it's going to be pretty nice as well. It's also going to be pretty nice. Ah, man, we got like nothing with Van. Okay, so yeah, I can't use Zillion Impact, unfortunately. Heavy Stun, Slow Seal, use that. And then that leaves us with like 12. Apparently I can't use that though. Rapid Onslaught. It's fine. I wish I could do more damage here, but we don't have the craft points, unfortunately. Still, that's a double critical. 36,000. Not too bad. Jin said, miss me with your Zoomer shit. Miss me with that Zoomer shit. Alright, time to bring out, yeah, Risha.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to you. Alright, we can boost you up. Yeah. Alright, Shadow Claws, probably. Yeah, Shadow Claws, side attack bonus, peak. Alright, love that. And then follow up with your attack. Stay still. I think we've actually seen, like, Risha's attacks. I think I've been kind of, like, jumping through them. So we may as well see it.
Petals in the wind.
Like petals in the wind.
It's over. Slice! Parasolini pirouette.
One of the characters of all time. Did you guys see that, like, in, I believe it was Resident Evil 9, they have a mod for that game where you can, like, you can swap out Leon for Risha. And, like, she actually uses her sword, because, like, apparently Leon's got, like, a parry in that game. So, like, she can actually, like, use her sword as a, like as a sword. It's pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting, like, strangely high-depth mod. You gotta love to see it. I think we might want to just go ahead with a big attack here. I don't know if the Onikagura or the 99 Gales is stronger here. I really just don't know. Because, like, we get the side attack here, but we also... the side attack bonus. I don't know which one's better. Let's go with this one. Onikagura. May as well. Gotcha. 14,000. Love to see that. He's doing this regen bullshit again. Do we have... We do have that with you. 51,000, no way we could do enough damage to kill this thing off right now, so yeah, we'll just use the Blutgang once more. Once more. Alright, 7,000, we'll take that. Down in the fields. I was wondering if we was going to be getting that, I'll be honest with you. Time for some payback. Okay, yeah, definitely. Hell, we may as well use the Noble Axe again. And it uses up everything, but... we can't use that, unfortunately. This one, this one, this one, this one. Yeah, we can use all of our big attacks here. Might be GG. Might be GG here. No, 10,000 away from GG. I'm reverting back to basic, bitch. Oh, and Risha was confused. Unfortunate. Okay, but you've only got 10,000 remaining. We've got enough for this win. Your time to shine. Ready to go. Use this. We use 3 of Swords, and then we'll, just to make sure that he's dead, cross Cypher 2. Just to make sure. This might be enough. Yeah, that's enough damage.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
True. Like and subscribe.
Further heights still in my reach?
Further heights still within my reach. GG they ass. We GG'd they ass. What's up, Lee? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping. Or not Lee. Oh yeah, there's Lee.
Gotta be mad strong to body Contra Rita. Like the way my jaw dropped, I swear.
I swear. I saw Judd, but I saw Judd saying, "Hey Lee," and I was like, "Wait, what?" Hold up. But how you doing, Lee? I see you now. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Also Judd as well, of course, of course. And who's Lee? Lee is L-E, lowest expectations. It's what I call Chow. It's my nickname for Chow. Where's Kevin? Kevin's in the sidelines right now. He's not. I'm not a magic user. I'm a certified arts hater, and so we don't use any of that, and we don't use any of the magic besides like refreshing veil, the Aegis guard, and like a Thalos maybe. We try to avoid all of the magic. A completely different playstyle compared to Lee, to Chow, and a lot of others. Hopefully you don't mind. Yeah, he's mentioned before that he doesn't really care. He doesn't really care. But, yeah. Shizuna's husband? Exactly, Shine Diamond, exactly. But you didn't like that fight, Lee? I didn't mind it. It was okay. Again, like, I'm not playing no Nightmare mode, but, yeah, that was fine. I didn't have too much of a struggle with it. Like, all of the, like, regen, insight, all that stuff was fun, but thankfully I was able to land the anti-buff attacks, so... didn't end up being that big of a deal.
Stay locked in like that, and you might actually have a 1 in a million chance of getting on Simulator's level.
Yay! Wait, what? No, 7, the Imaginator. Or number 7, the Imaginator. Haven't faced off against him directly so far. And Shizuna did. No, that just means he hasn't flipped his series switch on yet, right? That son of a bitch is gonna get to the next time he shows.
Speaking of SOBs, by the way, can we just appreciate how the text box still shorthands for me even when I say the whole words out? If you know, you know.
Breaking the fourth wall much, huh? We just straight up broke the fourth wall there. Thanks, Ulrika. Thanks. Nightmare plus very under-equipped. I've been keeping pretty good with my equipment considering we get so much friggin' money that I'm just like, yeah, we're buying everything. Everything that I want, we're just buying it immediately. Not saving for a thing. I'm curious, have you ever heard of putt-putt golf? Yeah, I know what, like, what putt-putt, like mini golf. It's a good time. I played a lot of, played a lot of mini golf back in the day. Haven't in a long time, but it was fun. What's she going on about now? Did that make sense to anyone else? And so the fourth one... Damn it, Ortina, not you too.
Well, I'm a bounce. All this positive energy we manifested will make for some good streaming material.
Yeah, for real.
Might have to skip out next time, so you better not flop before my comeback, besties.
Gone forever. Wife is gone forever.
Grim Garden, 6th domain. Liberation secured.
Orca looks well equipped from what I see. True. We enjoy the brain rot streamer lady. I would just that. Just hard period right there. I would. BRB, no worries. No worries, Judd.
Nothing to it.
Nothing to it. Good job, Salis. Silas. I always forget how to pronounce your name. Ugh. Alright, well that's all of that. We probably got something here, right? No monster extermination requests found? Oh, we don't actually have anything new here. Huh. Alright, so we're just done then. I did get another... I still don't know where I missed 3. But, oh, yo, this is about, Harwood. The Moonlight Horse's final curtain. Hell yeah, let's go and get some memories with Harwood. Have some thoughts about the 4th wall breaks? Yeah.
Well, this is probably it for us.
Unless you're talking about, like, in a lore way. Or you just being like... Because, yeah, it's... 4th wall breaks are... They can be funny sometimes. But, a lot of the time it's just like, oh, God, why? They're in the fan translation version too, but a lot more subtle. Oh. So it might be like a lore thing? And sexy booth lady. We love sexy booth ladies.
The Bernard brothers, Gold Lion Duago, and old Shadow Hunter have all been taken out. Huh. Wonder what these guys' deal is. The Pyromaniac and the young swordsman are seriously bad news.
He sounds way younger. He doesn't have that same, like, gruff to his voice.
The armored woman is rather impressive as well. Though I find that bob-haired boy who goes around taunting everyone quite insufferable.
Yo, Lucrezia? But also younger? She's only like mid-20s. Did her voice really change this much?
Kruger, you took a direct hit from one of his attacks earlier. Are you alright?
Sharon mention?
I'll be fine. The tendon is still intact.
Everyone sounds so much younger. It's wild. Like, it made sense for Harwood, but Lucrezia and Sharon? I don't know if their voices would change this much.
More importantly, it is only a matter of time before they arrive. It is highly likely our end is near. Should we not at least come up with a plan to take them down with us?
Yes, I suppose you're right. I've long been prepared for the end, given the trade we're involved with.
It's the same actress too? I figured it was.
Come to think of it though, this is a good opportunity for you. Why not take advantage of this whole mess and leave this life behind?
We were talking about that before though, like, I wonder what's gonna happen with Ren, right? Because, like, Ren went through that growth spurt in, like, Reverie, so, like, because the former voice actress for Ren no longer is involved in voice acting work, and so... Is the current voice actress for Ren going to be in Skye's this second chapter? Is she going to be, like, putting on a new voice for that? Or are they going to get an entirely new voice actress for that one character? I don't know.
You don't have any need for loyalty to an organization that only calls you by an alias, refusing to even give you a name.
The Severing Eclipse, yeah? I'm told it's meant to evoke the idea of a messenger of death or something like that.
It is a very badass title.
Bosses were always stubborn. So caught up on these dumb generational titles, they didn't realize what a pain it is to leave someone nameless.
I've never considered it an inconvenience myself. But that aside, what happened to the Masters? If they took command of the remaining members, we might have a chance.
That may very well be true. Perhaps they've simply given up at this point. It's rather disappointing that the 3 most elite members of a famous clan of assassins have done next to nothing this whole time.
Lucrezia is so pretty. Like, I always think she's pretty, but, like, look at her. She's so pretty.
Oh, them? They turned tail and ran.
What?
Yes. Earlier this morning. Right after they told me to hang back and fight till every last one of us was dead. Though right about now, I'm willing to bet all 3 of them are on their way to meet the goddess.
Elroy, did you?
Guilty. I had a fresh new batch of poison whipped up, and it seemed like the perfect occasion to give it a try.
He still has the scar on his face. It'd be kind of interesting if he didn't have the scar. Like, this was, like, how he got the scar. It's such a badass scar, too, not gonna lie. I want to know how he got that thing. Really want to know more about the lore of the series, but I feel like I'm punished for caring about it sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, doing the fan translations and whatnot, pushing a little too far. I can help with that, Shao. Hey, yo. I'm gonna help you with the Shizuna lore, at least.
I went and laced some of their favorite things with just enough so as not to draw any attention.
I still love Harwood. Like, as a villain, right? He's literally like a 10 out of 10 villain. To me. Absolutely love him.
A neurotoxin, harmless to anyone else who touches it. But when it comes into contact with oil from the target's skin, it slowly vaporizes.
How the hell do you manage that one? How the hell do you manage that? I want to know how I got these scars. Yes, Joker, yes. Shizuna lore can cease. Nah, it's gonna procreate. With you? Damn, should have been me.
And by the time you realize something's wrong with your central nervous system, it's already too late to stop the imminent respiratory failure.
What have you done?
He's a monster, and I love it.
Oh, you're as awful as ever, aren't you? Come to think of it, I suppose that would make you the highest ranking member the Order has left, no? Now it all makes sense.
That's right. As its new leader, I've decided the Order of the Moonlight Horse will surrender completely to Ouroboros. They may be newcomers, only 10 or so years under their belt, but how long an organization's been around isn't always a good measure of its merit.
Oh, this is when Ouroboros was getting established, like only 10 years. Interesting. What were they doing back then? What was Ouroboros doing 10 years, or back at their beginning? That'd be so cool to, I doubt they would do it, but like, could you imagine a Legend of Heroes game where it's like the beginning of Ouroboros? Like, it would have to be like a prequel to everything, but I doubt they would do that, but it'd be kind of cool though. It'd be kind of cool. You got a private tutoring on that lore? Hey, yo! Lucky man.
That said, we'll only surrender after we've stuck it out long enough to make it clear just how much we're worth. We do that, and it makes sense for them to give us special treatment afterward.
Are you really so sure it'll go so smoothly? Still, why not? I'll see where this takes me.
Sharon. Prequels for Legend of Heroes would be peak, right? Like, seeing like all of this, like in actuality, would be so cool. Even if it was only like on like a section of something, right? Like, we could have like a Legend of Heroes game where, like, they've already planned out the entirety of the scripts, so like, no matter what I say, they've already planned out what they're going to be doing. But it'd be really cool if they had like a one of these arcs was like an Ouroboros, or like even just like kind of like Reverie, where it's like an intermission, like more than anything. But it was like about Ouroboros and like what they were doing, like getting ready for something. Like before like the next arc of the game, like Ouroboros had like a thing going on, and then like there would be a lot of flashbacks back to like their original days. Like that could be really cool. That could be really damn cool. One time where I feel like a prequel is necessary. Too many hoes. Right? Like, it'd be so cool though. And it would kind of make sense considering we've seen like all of these memories here. Which they are like patching up things, but I don't know. I feel like that would be really cool just to have like, what would it'd be kind of like how Assassin's Creed did their things, right? Like it would be a little bit of story like here in the present, but then like most of the story would be like things that happened way back in the past, and that like kind of fills into the gaps to like how to progress further into the future. That'd be such a cool thing. Like, you know, the Grandmaster of Ouroboros being like the quote-unquote main character, but then that's only for like the present day stuff. Or kind of like how Dragon Age was, where like, what was it, Dragon Age 2? I think all of them actually. Where it was always like a retelling of a story. Like Varric was retelling the story of Hawk. That'd be really cool. It could be a really cool thing. So like it's still technically in the present, but like just something to kind of like fill in the holes about like Ouroboros, and that'd be really cool. That'd be really cool to see.
Time to decide, Kruger. You can either try and get revenge for your fallen masters, or you can set all that aside and follow my lead. Maybe one day you'll actually be able to make your own decisions, but for now I'll give you a break and whittle it down to the 2 options.
Oh dear. Yet another unreasonable choice, is it?
What you guys up to?
Oh, God.
Sure seem like you're having fun.
Is that Ixes or Campanella? That sounds like Ixes, but like I confuse Campanella and Ixes a lot, and I feel like Ixes would be way too damn young, so it has to be Campanella, right? That sounded so much like Ixes, though.
Not now, Mel. I told you to stay out of this, didn't I?
Oh, baby Melchior. Ugh, not this little shit. Punt him. Punt him into the sun.
There are a lot of dangerous people on the way, so be a good boy and go play with the other children.
Sounds like a bitch. True, he is too.
Aw, come on. How come you guys get to have all the fun, huh?
Melchior is one of the most annoying characters in all of Trails, in my opinion. I really did not like Melchior at all. Which, you know, honestly is a really good villain, but God, I hated Melchior. God, I hated him so much.
I'm pretty good with a knife, you know. Kruger's even complimented me on it before, haven't you?
That is definitely Ix's voice actor, though. Definitely Ix's voice actor.
That was...
I went and put out Uncle Elroy's new poison for him, and I know how to use Red Sea's distractions, too. See? I can help, right?
He was the best villain in Daybreak 1, in my opinion. Yeah, I will agree. But I hated him. Which is a really good villain, right? If you really hate a villain, that means they're a really good villain.
Oh dear. Perhaps it wasn't the best idea to give in to all your pleading after all.
Oh, what the hell? Sure, come along with us. I'll even overlook the fact you snuck into my lab.
Thanks, Unc.
Right then.
Look at the little
What do you all
knife.
say we go get everyone together and have ourselves some fun? One last curtain call for the Order of the Moonlight Horse, our beloved piece of shit home.
Yay! Like, imagine this, right? Like, this was the, little, like, how they did the Ouroboros, like, chapter, right? Like, there's a flashback to this moment here. And then, like, you would have, like, Elroy would be your main character, Lucrezia, shit, like, baby Sharon, baby Melchior. It'd be wild. It'd be a wild existence. I would love it. I would love it so much. The Moonlight Horse's final curtain. End. That was really cool. I still need to go back through and, like, find Chapter 3 at some point in time. I don't know how I missed it. I literally went through every dungeon, collecting every chest, but, like, I guess I got super unlucky. But that'll be another time. That'll be for another time, because, hahaha, I forgot skull emoji. Anyways, back out of here. Hold up, actually. Do we probably... Yeah. Let's go and get the Therma. We'll take a rest there, and then we'll take a break. Babes! A bunch of babes right there. Love to see it. Love to see a bunch of babes like that.
Being in the buff is quite freeing, actually.
This is the best.
So cozy.
Cozy, cozy. We also figured out that
As soothing as ever.
apparently Lapis actually has pores, which...
Hell yeah! I'm
Yorg,
ready to rock.
the hell are you doing, Yorg? Making pores on a doll. Really wanted to make Lapis as realistic as possible, didn't you? Kinda crazy, huh? Drinky, drinky. Alright, we do gotta do some decryption. Let's do some gotcha! Hell yeah. Lapis! Oh, only got this one.
Welcome to my study.
Hehe. She's so precious.
Of course. Allow me.
So precious.
Wow.
Alright, what do we get? What are we getting?
So many
Oh!
sparkles.
We got Judith Z1 Pit Girl Attire B. Hell yeah. Connection pieces. Oh, I should probably finish those off as well. That's the thing. Swimsuit. We got Naughty C1 Pit Girl outfit. Shizuna's Pit Girl outfit. A peak. A kitty mask. Elegant hat. Elaine's Pit Girl sunglasses. Salus's ME outfit. Oh? Shark Fernie? What the hell is Shark Fernie? Everyone's swimsuit with the top. Shizuna's swimsuit. Protagonist. Kitty tail. Interesting. And a bunch of other treasures. Alright. Is that all the... Yeah, that's all that I could do. I guess we'll go back in here then. I guess we'll go back in here. Whoopsie. Forgot about a thing. Let's take a look at the costumes we got. So we got a suit. Which, yeah, not too bad. A nice blue suit. I can't think of anybody in Yakuza that has a blue suit. I'm sure somebody has one, but I can't think of any. Oh yeah, and then we have yeah, we got the elegant hat. Aww. That could actually look really good on Ren, to be honest with you. Could be a really good Ren hat. The Mystic Cube Junkie. Mystic Cube Analysis! We love gotcha! Shark Fernie. Oh, that's one of these things. I remember those. Huh. That inner tube actually looks really cool. That coloration is pretty damn peak. Food carrier. Daybreak. Edith eats! You gotta make a living somehow, huh? Gotta make rent one way or another. And then was there anything else for you? Probably all the stuff that's for specific characters will be at the top. So, nah. Probably fine on that. Lightweight outfit. Without the blazer. Looks pretty good, not gonna lie. Yeah, looks pretty decent. But, anything in here? Nope. Nothing for you either. Nothing there. Shizuna swimsuit. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, Lee. It's your wife. That is a really nice swimsuit, though. Like, I'm a big fan of the, like, bikini top and then, like, the like, short bikini bottom combo. Like, unbuttoned as well. Peak. That is peak. Peak design right there. And then her pit girl outfit. I love these outfits so much. The Booth Bay pit girl attires. I really like these outfits. I like them a whole lot. You have anything else in here? Your pit girl hat? Adorable. And then we may as well look at the bunny for a second. Bunny! Bunny, 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 bunny. Bunny, bunny, bunny. I'll take that off for now, though. Rosette, nothing in there. Nothing new. Just her Z1 outfit that we already have. Got her swimsuit as well. Which, damn, it's a good swimsuit. It's a real good swimsuit. And of course, Bunny. Bunny! Always gotta look at the bunny outfit. Always gotta take a look at the bunny outfits. Alright, her me outfit. Oh, Maximum Energy. There we go. There we go. Now we talking. Now we talking, Sailors. Sheesh. She fills that outfit out extraordinarily well for being a lady of the cloth. Like, god damn, girl. God damn. God damn. Like, is that... Yeah, I guess that's... Like, she looks so modest in her, like, church outfit, but then she puts this on, and it's like, that's oh, damn. I kneel. I kneel for Salus. Not like that's anything surprising, though, huh? Regard, nothing new for you. Reen, the Reen Bean Machine. Nothing new there. Nothing new for Leon. Or Kevin. Nothing for Aaron. Oh, we got the swimsuit with his top. Yeah, he's got the pink, like, Hawaiian shirt. Nice. Nice and nice. Elaine, nothing new. Big girl sunglasses. Oh. They're pretty nice. They're pretty decent. And then, yeah, of course, Pit Girl! I still love these Pit Girl outfits. They're just too damn good. Bunnies as well. Bunnies and Pit Girls. What more could a man need in his life? Alright, get rid of that for now. Her Pit Girl sunglasses as well. Oh, I kind of like that, actually. Like, the Pit Girl sunglasses are, like, on top. It's very similar to, like, her normal glasses, but, like, up there. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that. And then her in the bikini. Hey, yo, we got the bikini. I do like this bikini better. Like, the bikini... The Judith bikini is pretty great. It's a pretty great bikini. Like, her swimsuit, though, overall, it's good. It's definitely good, right? But, like, especially with the top, I'm not a fan of that one. That top just, nah. Like, that's solid. But I think I like this one better. I'll be honest with you. I think I like that one better. They are both good, though. They are both good. And then the pig girl outfit, which, God, that is great. Oh, that is great. The color scheme, very Judith. Very Judith. I could definitely see her walking around with this. We love it. We love it. And then the bunny outfit, of course. Bunnies. Bunny. Alright, get out of those for now. I went too far back. Where was that? Judith? Yeah. So, Crow. Anything for you? Nope. Ren. We got her kitty mask. Oh. And the kitty tail. This is the Grimcat stuff. But Ren flavored. Did we? No, we don't got like the actual outfit. Huh. Interesting. Show off the bunny girl though. The bunny. Ren bunny. Once again, thank you to Shining Diamond for all of these bunny girl outfits. Once again, thank you to them. The bunny. So many bunnies. So much bunny. So much bunny, not enough time. Fairy. Not a huge fan of a fairy in the bunny outfit, but like, you know, I guess equality and all that, huh? I guess. What's up, Doom? What? We gotta look through all the outfits. We gotta look to see what we got in our gacha. Oh, yo, I like that actually. The pig girl ribbon. It's pretty solid. That looks pretty solid. And then her in the bunny outfit, or in the Z1 outfit. Huh. You know, not bad. Not bad, Naughty. I hope to. Oh, true. You did. You did help, Doom. You did help with getting these outfits. The double, like, ears because of this one. I don't know where she's hiding all that. I still have no idea where she's hiding all of that. When you, like, take this off. That corset's doing some crazy work. I did it again, damn it. Alright, on yes. Right now, she's just, like, in a sweater crying somewhere because, Vandy Nighter. 07. Would have been wild if we was in this outfit, though, for that cutscene. Would have been kind of funny. But, you know, we did not. We did not. Gatra swimsuit. And, like, basically a one-piece, but, like, with the crop top into it. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Oh, Tina Bunny! Oh, Tina Bunny! Very based. Very based. How much our girl has grown. You love to see it. And then, yeah, we got Bunny Toa. Toa Mancha Tenshi! Again, not a lot going on there, but you know. It is what it is. And then Lapis, which I still don't understand why this works so well. Like, Lapis in the Bunny Girl outfit just looks... like, it looks so marketable. I don't know how else to describe it. It's so marketable. She's adorable. Like, I don't know what it is about it. It's just the pure adorableness that is Lapis, I suppose. Well, anyway. That's all the outfits. Oh, yeah. Let's go and do this while I remember. Connection events. We did go through and I did all of the connection events for everyone, which we've already have seen them all, so it's not like that big of a deal. But we've been consuming the points, right? So that every connection event is now lore accurate. Every single thing that we've seen, every one of these connection events is now lore accurate. Yay! Marketable without the bunny outfit? True. She is definitely marketable without the bunny outfit, but there's something about that bunny outfit on her that's just like, you could see that as like a, like definitely like, I don't know how to describe it, but like you can definitely see that as something that they would like have in like an anime or something like that. Like her normal is just like, oh, precious bean, but like that bunny girl outfit just gives off a certain energy that I'm just like, this is like some hyperdimension Neptunia or something like that. Gives off some sort of like different energy there. Let's see. So I did do off stream. I went through and did the waterway bounty. It was actually kind of a bitch of a fight, not gonna lie. I didn't like that one. I did before the Garten, of course, obviously. But it was kind of a pain in the ass to do that fight. Not gonna lie. Where's my... Here are notes. Battle... Monster subjugation? No. Tharbad. Underground waterway. I haven't looked at this stuff in forever. It was these stupid things. These, yeah, those things. I guess I can't... yeah, I can't, like, make them big anymore. But yeah, it was these, like, stupid, like... sexy lady things. These Gorgons. And... they had this annoying feature, like this team is very magic heavy, and these things had the skill that would interrupt your magic attacks. So like I would get interrupted all the friggin' time. It was not doing me any favor. Nep. I've for some reason like Dimensional Neptunia, whatever that game's called. That's been on my mind lately. I don't know why. I didn't even enjoy playing it. I tried to play it once before, and I thought it was just kind of meh. It was very cute, but it just was such a meh gameplay that I couldn't play for very long. I think I have like an hour of that game somewhere. But what's up, Flash? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. Now you doing? Hopefully you doing well. Sounds hellish. Yeah, it really was. Yeah, having to fight those things was pretty awful. A magic-based team where the enemies would interrupt magic attacks. So, like, it was just constantly me being like, come on, do some damage, and we didn't do any damage. I think I died, like, 4 times to it, because I had to, like, just get the, like, perfect, like, RNG of what they were doing versus what I was wanting to try to do. Who are you? Orica? Anyways, we got through it, though. They are Sapara's games, you stick with them for the cute and silly shenanigans? Apparently, yeah. I couldn't stick with it for the cute and silly shenanigans, and so we we just kind of dropped it. It was very cute. It was very silly. But way too much shenanigans. Way too much video game shenanigans that I was like, I don't know about that one. Be fun to watch somebody play them, though. Would be fun to watch somebody play those games. Oh, I did discover something.
The wheel is yours, Rufus.
Especially, I went in here, right? And we, what, buttons. Apparently I gotta be outside to do this. Wait, no, I'm stupid. Whatever. I was here because I thought the monster was here in the Sand Sea. And I had Nadia in the Bunny Girl outfit. And...
off we go.
The wheel is yours, Rufus.
The physics here... the physics here is, quite something, especially in, like, high-speed mode. The physics do be physicking in the car in particular. See, that's the thing. That's the thing, huh? I can't interact with that for whatever reason when I'm in here. Strange. But yeah, I thought I'd share that. Thought I'd share the physics thing. What's up, T-Man? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome in. Welcome on in. Whoa, yeah, true. Speaking of watching something, I think I'm going to 100% Sonic Adventure 2 at 2K subs. Oh, hell yeah. God, that's 100%ing Sonic Adventure 2 would be a pain in the ass, though. There's a lot of... I mean, granted, I tried it as a kid, so I don't know how it would, like, stack up as being an adult, but... there's a lot of moments in there that I was like, I don't want to do that. And, like, the, honestly, the car driving ones weren't all that bad. But, like, finding the chows, and then, like... a lot of the, like, special things you had to do for, like, all of the emblems. Pain in the ass. Man, imagine if you could run over monster encounters. If for, like, insta-kills, be like Persona 5 all over again. Would love it. Would love it. But yeah, unfortunately, there's no insta-killing in Legend of Heroes. There's only the field combat, which is as close as you can get. Which is, you know, better than nothing. The twins who support one another. Should be them, right? Oh, I get it. 2 similar-looking rocks leaning against each other. They're twins who support one another. So that means there's something hidden at the base of these rocks, right? Let's get digging, S. Yeah. Dig. Dig through the ditches. Burn through the witches. Slam in the back of my Dragula. Did it when I was younger? I can do it again? Hell yeah, Lee. I definitely did not do it when I was younger. I tried, but we lost the momentum. I either lost the momentum due to just like getting bored with it, something else. I got a new video game, or I got stuck. And so we just never got through that. We never 100% that game. That would be cool to see. Would be cool to see. Get the lowest expectations up to 2,000 subs. Get them there. Get them there now. After digging another base of the rock formation, the group managed to uncover a small bottle containing a scrap of paper. Looks like another clue. I assume if we continue following this little brain teasers, we'll eventually come upon the location of the treasure, yes? Quite a well-designed experience. Well, what's it say? I'm getting to it, kid. Let's see. It says the third clue is hidden in a place of rest only accessible on the longest days. Longest days is probably referring to summertime, but what place of rest is only open during the summer? Maybe we should think about what the summertime usually means for Tharbad. Ice cream! I mean, it's a season where it gets even hotter than usual, of course, but apart from that, it's the rainy season, isn't it? Oh, true. Yeah, summer is a rainy season. Come to think of it, there was that big storm yesterday, so I guess maybe it is the rainy season. Maybe so, but downpour like yesterday's was far from the usual occurrence. God, speaking of downpours yesterday, we had, like, exactly 24 hours ago, right? It was like 60, 50 degrees outside. I'd say it's probably like close to 50, actually. But, it was, you know, it's a fairly decent day. Like, I even had my window cracked for a little bit. And then it started to get a little bit cold, so I closed my window. And then, like, in, like, an hour or two, freaking started sleeting, started snowing. And there's, like, 8 inches of snow outside. Like, what the hell? Over the past 24 hours, we got, like, 8 inches of snow. Went from 60 degrees to, like, 20 degrees. And 8 inches of snow got added on there. Like, what the hell? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Thought winter was over. I thought we were in spring already. That doesn't look like spring out there. It looks like winter. Ugh. Make me suffer more. Streamers love to suffer. But at any rate, it's a place of rest that only appears in the Sand Sea during the rainy season. Are we starting to get the picture? I think so, yeah. It's an oasis? Yeah, I think like an oasis or something. Can I... Yeah, get in vehicle.
The wheel
Off we go.
Rufus.
For some reason, I thought that R1 was the speed button. It was not. Nothing of value. Man, the high-speed mode doesn't even feel like it's high-speed mode at the moment. Like, this just feels like normal driving. It just feels like a normal driving speed. Hey, look at that. We got something over there. But, I miss the motorcycles. I miss the Cold Steel motorcycles. A watering hole or an oasis. Either the two would qualify as a place of rest in a desert, after all. I don't think there's usually a watering hole here, at least not that I've heard. So this thing's shown up during the rainy season for the past 100 years, huh? Awfully reliable little thing. Don't have any more specific hints on where to start looking for the clue, do we? Because digging around the entire watering hole would be a huge pain in the butt. Might be cheating, but I think I'm going to rely on some tech for this one. Yay! We love cheating. Oh, looks like the only place a man-made object could be buried is over there. Alright, let's get digging. You're really get into this, huh, S? Kinda feel like I'm starting to rub off on you. That's so adorable. Classic Nadia. I saw a bunny run. Indeed you did. We had the all the bunny outfits on screen for like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. Had to go through all the gotcha outfits that we got. And we may as well look at the bunny outfits again while we were there, huh? It could be worse, could be like a desert bus. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But like, I like speed. I like going fast. Speaking of buses, though, makes me think about Crossville. Been a second since we've been into Crossville. Wonder what's happening. After digging in a section of sand near the oasis, the group uncovered a pod containing a scrap of paper. Let's see. Looks like the final clue. My treasure lies in the center of a ring woven by guiding sunlight. Guiding sunlight? What the heck's that supposed to mean? In the past, people used the position of the sun and stars to determine direction and tell time. Perhaps that's what it could be referring to. And then maybe it wants us to find something that can be used to measure the time of day, like a sundial. Oh, like those things we saw earlier. You know, those big rock pillars that stick straight up out of the sand. They're pretty common in the Sand Sea. Did we see something like that? Yeah, they're all over the place. Or they were shaped like that by the wind. Definitely wouldn't be surprised to hear about merchant caravans using them as sundials or landmarks or something. And then perhaps our next task would be to seek out a group of those pillars and stand in a circle. Alright, gang, right into the finish line. Treasure so close I can practically taste it. Nope, that's the sand. Wait for us, my sweet. We're on our way. And away we go then, Oh, in the vehicle.
Off we go.
Off we go.
Yours, Rufus.
Rufus.
Oh, my apologies.
Oh, did I actually, like, run into that, like, that bit of an incline there, and it caused a bit of a crash? Interesting. Lloyd is probably dreaming about getting over that dirty barrier. True. He's looking up there at space, right? He's hearing all this talk about, like, the, like space, the atmosphere and whatnot, and he's like, that should be me out there. It should be me getting over the barrier that's known as the atmosphere. It should have been me! Yeah, you like it when I get over you, you dirty, dirty barrier. Lloyd Banning's in his sleep. Wild. A wild wet dream there, huh? A ring woven by guiding sunlight. Think we found it, folks. Oh, and I bet the treasure's right smack dab in the middle, too. Alright, I'm gonna check it out first. She's so excited. Treasure. You know, it's kind of interesting that it's like not just the usual treasure chest, but like a fancy one. Most fitting wet dream. Didn't think we'd actually find anything. Seems we were right to take this gamble. I wonder what's inside. Come on, let's open it, Nadia. Sure, of course. At least that's what I like to say, but... We know you're there, you creeps, so why don't you come on out already? Sneaking around you were doing wasn't as subtle as you thought it was, just for your information. Jigs up, might as well show your faces, yeah? Guess we don't got much choice. Look at these Jaegers. Aren't these guys? Bugbear, group consisting of so-called Jaeger dropouts. I suppose I had heard they ended up in the Republic recently. So, what exactly do you buggy boos or whatever want with us? That's Bugbear to you, kid. Sheesh. First the fixers, now you guys. Now you're getting it wrong on purpose. Anyway, if you don't want to get hurt, here goes those treasures. You hear? No hard feelings. We just need the money. Did he say revenge on his, like, arm piece thing? Awfully bold of them. Got a feeling they don't quite know who they're dealing with. Bugbear. Have you guys fallen into a whole lot of debt recently? I heard you guys had fallen into a lot of debt. So, you came on your way to Tharbad to try and turn your luck around. Is that it? Gotta say, I admire you for going to all that effort. But that doesn't give you the right to steal our treasure. I mean, have you no dignity? Insult us all you want, but whoever gets that treasure in the end is the winner, no matter the means. If you don't agree to our demands, we won't show you any mercy. Now, I don't care what you say. We found this treasure, which means it's ours, and we're not handing it over. And if you try to take it by force, you better believe we're gonna fight fire with fire. Besides, this treasure is Ahrens, the thief who stood up for others when nobody else would. There's no way we'd hand over to the likes of you. So to quote Arkride, afraid we can't agree to that request of yours. Just ain't up to our standards. Nice, Kevin. Now let's give these small fries the punishment they deserve. Yay! Wow. Look at all these turns. Wow. Anyways. Too slow. Won't show any mercy at all. And that hits everybody. GG, no re. Cross Cypher 2.
No way.
Oh, wow. Those guys are still alive, actually. I didn't expect that. Wait, aren't you... Isn't...
If it's a fight you want.
Yeah, Rufus is only like a single target attack. I forgot about that. Sure, whatever, I guess. We'll go with this one then. I forget who has like single target crafts and who doesn't. Kevin's time! There we go. Now that's GG. You know, I gotta admit though, you guys did a good job. You survived Swin's attack and maybe used somebody else's S-break as well. Not too bad for you. Team Nana 1, Bugbear 0. You said whoever gets the treasure in the end is the winner, right? Your loss simply proves once and for all that you just don't have what it takes to obtain such riches. Can't believe we lost, but it's not too late. We've heard something special for the occasion. No. Should I not have used up all of my attacks? Good thing calling for backup. Revenge spear is what it says. Nice. Now we've really got an advantage. Time to pay you back for making fools of us. They got a lot of guts, I'll give them that. And they're more stubborn than I thought they'd be. Wish they use it for something good or something. There's an awful lot of buggeroos. I mean, we can definitely beat them. It's just, do we really have to? That's what I'm feeling like, Nadia. Not to worry, seems our reinforcements have arrived as well. Huh? That won't be necessary! I was really hoping to see like a mine there. Like a mine that just like exploded, causing that Jeep to go flying off in a million pieces. I just want to see somebody die today, you know? What's the meaning of this? A sniper! Didn't actually think they'd have backup out here. This ray won't even have an advantage in numbers. Retreat! This just ain't worth it anymore! Well, I see they're discerning enough to know when to make a strategic withdrawal, at least. They're running away so fast, too. We don't gotta chase them, do we? I'm tired. Not exactly the first person I thought would come to our aid. Oh, the old man. I think it's about time you told us your secret, don't you, Faith? Or Fadith? What was your name again? It's Faith, right? I see. Wouldn't have ever guessed you were Aaron's great-grandson. It's Fada. Fada. The knowledge of this treasure's existence has been passed down to my family for generations. As a matter of fact, after I found the map, I even had a rough idea of where it was located. However, I never had any great desire for wealth, so I simply chose to let it be. But that's when those bugbear people showed up. Indeed, as soon as they caught the center treasure, the scoundrels were on the hunt. But I felt strongly about entrusting it to people who were actually worthy of Aaron's legacy, and nobody else. Ultimately, that's why I threw together the idea of putting the so-called fixers I heard about to the test. And we just happened to be taking 4 refugees in their place, which means we weren't the ones you intended to entrust the treasure to. Sorry. Oh no, it's nothing to worry about. After all, you've more than proved yourself worthy of the treasure already. And knowing what I do with the fixers, you all seem to be acting with the exact same integrity. Woohoo! Sounds like we got the seal of approval then. That means we can crack this thing open now, right? Can't wait to see what's inside. The treasure of a chivalrous thief who straddled the boundary between West and Central East. I imagine it would be quite intriguing. I am intrigued to know what is in there. What's up, Sachiko? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Good morning. Good morning. Huh? This is a map and a book. Treasure, I think, but is this really all there is? A book, an old map, and a piece of jewelry. No, I mean, the jewelry does look expensive, so I guess I can't complain, but how come that chest wasn't packed with riches beyond our wildest imaginations? It might not look like we were expecting, but the map's a treasure too, Nadia. Look, the topography of the Sandsea is drawn in such exquisite detail that it's comparable to a map created with the latest surveying technology. It's an amazing creation for its time, don't you think? Indeed. It's likely one of the maps that Arkride created while exploring the outskirts of Tharbad. You see, Arkride was famous not only for fighting against tyranny, but also for studying the region's geography to ensure caravanners' safety. By the time a map consisting of the culmination of all its work likely would have fetched a price equal to that of even gold bullions. Seems to be a few locations not present on modern maps. Is that because they, time erosion, or have we just not found some things? Have we forgot about some things? Hanging out with your VTuber friend, she keeps farting on my leg. She's a weird girl. That is weird. That is weird. But hopefully you're having fun, regardless. It must have some value as a historical document, too. An historical document, you say? This is merely an estimate, but in the realm of academia, I imagine it would fetch anywhere between 50,000 and 150,000 mira. Ooh, that's a lot of moolah! Then what about the book? Seems like a bit different from the map, to be honest. I think this might actually be Aaron's personal journal. Oh, that's gotta have historical value too, right? Probably not, actually, huh? If you're not keeping anything else, you should at least keep this. Oh, are you sure? You'd like to make a fortune off of it. I don't know if we'd be able to prove that it's their journal. Maybe, but even if that were true, there must have been a reason Aaron's buried his journal alongside the treasure. And whatever that reason is, as his descendant, I think you have the right to know more than anyone. That's it. You should keep the map too. This isn't about simple monetary value. It's about Aaron's legacy and the culmination of all of his hard work. Indeed, and the person who strove to follow Aaron's final wishes should be the one to decide what to do with it. Frankly, us deciding without his consent whether it's all to be liquidated or donated doesn't quite sit right with me. Yo, did Rufus develop a heart? Yo? When did that happen? It happened in Reverie. Yeah, it happened in Reverie. They had to do a handwriting analysis? Yeah. But even still, like, there's it's really easy to duplicate stuff like that. Like, I remember back when I was in middle school, right? Like, I would forge documents all the time for my friends. Like, they'd be like, oh yeah, I need to get this, like, my journal signed by my parent, or like I need to go and have like this like permission slip signed. So they would like come to me and just be like, hey Skye, can you sign this for me? This is my parents' name. And I was like, I bet, gotcha. Or like they would give me like a piece of their writing and I would be able to be like, yeah, I gotcha. I can duplicate that pretty well. I was really good at forgeries. I haven't tried to do that in forever, but I was definitely the forgery guy back in like middle school. I guess. Sucks, but it's the right thing to do. Couldn't agree more. Here, we'll return the map. What about the gem thing? Well, memories my ancestor left behind. Never imagined I'd get to know them someday. I could never thank you all. Don't worry about it. You made this request because you wanted to entrust the treasure to someone worthy, right? Then we're just trying to help you fulfill that request, even though we're just Arkride Solutions stand-ins. Think maybe we could take that piece of jewelry, though? Doesn't seem like it had any special connection to Axens after all. I mean, it's an heirloom. Actually, that was probably an informal gift given to Axens by the Grand Prince of Elsheim. Yo. That's what it says on this piece of paper. It also mentions how it was bestowed by the royal family to the liberator of Tharbad. The star and moon emblem not only has the ornament have been embedded with high purity esmelas, but it seems to be of ancient origins as well. If all that's true, then wouldn't it have been important to Axens? Axens acknowledged that, for all his attempts at chivalry, he was still just a thief and a turncoat. He never felt he deserved a reward from the royal family. He didn't do the things he did for wealth, he did them for the people of Tharbad. Thus he vowed to never wear objects of value himself. He would rather they be entrusted to someone more worthy, if such a person appeared. At least Axens wrote as much on this piece of paper. And then that's all the more reason it should be kept in the family. Shouldn't you keep it? No, in fact I think this treasure is one that should be entrusted to all of you. In doing so, I'm simply respecting Axens' wishes. As a descendant of a thief, I have simply no right to keep it. You, those who protected the treasure from scoundrels of the underworld, are more than worthy to claim it as your own. I see. Then we'll simply have to respect your decision, then. I graciously accept this gift, Fateh. Though, honestly, I don't know what I deserve to have it either. I don't know if I deserve to have it either. I think you do. After all, you were the one who suggested we respect Axens' wishes in the first place. If you don't want it, I could always take it. Show some self-restraint, please. I mean, depending on what it is, I might give it to Nadia. Once more, I'm truly grateful I entrusted this task to you. I hope we'll have the chance to meet again someday. Sure, and you take care of yourself. May Adios protect you. Or Rusha, you know. Whatever. Haha. Fate certainly is a mysterious creature. You never quite know what'll bring you next. Who would have thought we'd be able to fulfill a century-old thief's wishes? You know, honestly, it's kind of a letdown that the treasure was just those 3 things, though. But at least this emblem thing is cute. Well, treasure's in its rightful place now, so I guess that's that, huh? Now, with the case done and dusted, why don't we try switching gears again?
I suppose.
Money for our coffers.
Money for our coffers. Long gray. Ah, there we are, finally. I was about to say, like, we're still not at level 3 gray yet. Mare, gray. Star and moon emblem. I wonder what that does. I haven't really been messing around with this stuff lately. I should really look into all of this stuff, but yeah, no, I don't want to. Evasion and art evasion up. That's pretty decent. That ain't too bad. Grab you, grab you, grab you. That's the way it goes. Okay, so with that all said and done, the only thing left for us to do is,
well, aren't you considerate?
Aren't you considerate? Mm-hmm. Yes, I am. Alright, but now it's time for us to look at these ones, so we can only see 2 of them at the moment, so we'll do Rufus and Lapis, because double. And then I guess we'll do Nadia's? I guess we'll play basketball with Swin for now, and then after that we'll do the actual ones. Save! Alright, cool. Well, that, we'll do to-do list, blah blah blah. We'll go and play basketball with Swin. See what happens. See what happens. Doing forgery, like a Fulmore show character? A Fulmore show character? Maybe. I don't know what Fulmore is, but I did do a whole lot of that. And I was pretty good at it as well. Like, if somebody gave me like a document like a signature or whatever, I could definitely like replicate that signature pretty damn well. I was pretty good at it. Pretty dirty with it all. I'm gonna take this shirt off. It's getting so hot in here. I don't like wearing shirts. But it was kind of cold this morning, so I put on a shirt. Now we got the guns out, baby! You can't see shit. I'm a VTuber. Kevin's group decided to take a short break. Play some b-ball. What's up? You like basketball? Not exactly. Just reminiscing, I guess. Played some basketball not too long ago. Must be thinking about when he infiltrated the academy back in the capital a few months ago. So that's how it is. Well, there's no point in practicing my shots alone. I'll play some other... Oh, hold on now. What if I joined you? I'm confident in the rules, at least. You don't mind? It's fun to play basketball by yourself. I've played a lot of basketball by myself. Just shooting hoops. Just so happens I'm in the mood for a little exercise. And besides, there's a good chance to get to know you a little better. Well, if that's the case, then let's play. Ta-da. And took off their outerwear. Hooah! I can't tell if I went in or not. Oh, apparently it did. It's been a while since we played like one round of basketball early on, but haven't since. I found it funny though that Kevin took off his like church robe. Jeesh, you're pretty good. Made it sound like you only knew the rules. Ain't bad, but it's not like I ever played for real. Maybe things are different now, but basketball wasn't really a thing where I grew up. In some remote place, right? Hence the dialect. Nah, I was born and raised in Emerald City, one of the free cities. As for my dialect, well, my mom was from way out in the sticks. I see. Guess you've been through a lot, too. He doesn't really have that much of an accent, though, I'll be honest with you. Every time I hear him talk, it doesn't sound all that pronounced. Kevin be ballin'! Hey, doobie. So tell me, you thinking about your time back at the academy? It'd be kind of funny if we went on like Yakuza with it, though, right? Like Swin and Kevin just like ripped off their shirts there, showed off their like Kevin's stigma on his back for no real reason, and then just like they were like a whole like Yakuza moment of just playing basketball. Would have been kind of peak. But yeah, I guess so. It wasn't for very long, but I did get a glimpse of what it was like to be a normal teen. Didn't honestly think I'd ever get to experience something like that, not after everything that I've done. Oh, the more reason to treasure those memories. You guys still have your futures ahead of you. I'm sure the time you spend at the academy will prove valuable going forward. You don't have to tell me twice. Nadia and I are going to carve out our own future. No more hesitation. But, what's that an interest? You're being strangely... nice. Am I? That's certainly not my intention. Look, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I know what you've been through. But I guess I have a hard time feeling like we're strangers when I think about the life you've lived. I see. No need to tell me how you became a Dominion. I don't remember. I made a mistake that cost me someone dear to me. Never been able to make it up to their family. Then I chose a path that would dirty my hands. So many things about Trails in the Skye 3rd chapter that I don't know, I'm sure. Blah. Yakuza X Trails, right? And I guess you're different from me, though. You've managed to make it up to her. I get it now. He's just like me. Which is why I don't want you to have the same regrets I do. It's about the whole of it, though. I suppose it ain't none of my business. Don't worry, I think what you're trying to say. Thanks for looking out for me. But you don't have to worry. I'm not letting go of the path I chose. Glad to hear it. You've got a strength I don't, and I doubt you'll ever lose it. Let's say we cut this break short and head back. You know, I guess Kevin talks like how I talk. Like, he doesn't really...
Hey, can I ask you something?
He doesn't exactly sound like redneck, but every now and then he like slips in something that's just like a, oh, you got a little bit of country twang, ain't you? You a little bit of a country boy, ain't you?
Your partner forgave you, and you even found a way forward all your own. Why try and throw it all away now?
I'm not throwing away anything. I just have to be who I was for this mission, temporarily. Once I wrap things up here, everything will be back.
No, you know it doesn't work like that. You know these things aren't just temporary. Don't tell me. The reason you're looking out for me, the reason you're respecting our oath is...
I haven't lied, Swin. I got no ulterior motives behind what I've said. Maybe you're right, that things won't just go back to how they used to be, depending on how this goes. But for me, getting back to how things were is part of my mission. Not that it's something you have to worry about.
Is that so? Then I guess I'll take your considerations to heart, if nothing else.
Sure, works for me. What's up, Amy? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing, hopefully? You doing well? Country recognizes country.
Maybe it's a little late for me to say this.
Boston accent? Is it a Boston accent? This is the Skye third intro theme. Recognize this? Nice. Nice. He's got bumpkin mannerisms? Yeah. Which, he doesn't exactly show them all that often, but that's kind of like with me, right? Like, I definitely live in, like, a more country, redneck kind of area, right? And so, we try to not talk like that. Like, my entire life, I've always been very, very conscious of the fact of how to go with, like, the redneck twang, but then to avoid talking like that. So, I can feel that. Had a blizzard here this weekend? Yes, same. Like, yesterday was crazy. It wasn't this weekend, I guess, but yesterday we had like 8 inches of snow outside. It's crazy. Now, there's a lot of snow out there. Like, yesterday, at the beginning of the stream, I had my window open. By the end of the stream, it was snowing. And by the time that, like, I went to bed, it was like 8 inches out there. Like, huh? What? What happened? Where did the snow come from? I'm not so smiley about it, though. I'm not a snow enjoyer. Woof, indeed.
But I get the feeling that you and I can come to understand each other.
Well, I don't see why not. But there are still things that neither of us can afford to back down on. As long as you're fine with that, then I'll be glad to have you.
Yeah. Likewise, Kevin.
Kucherkasaw. Got a foot of snow in the Twin Cities? Damn. I've had to deal with a foot of snow before, but it's not fun. Anything more, hell, honestly, with me, I'm okay with like an inch of snow once a year for like a week. Having like an inch of snow for 1 week of the year. That's all I need. That's all I need. After rediscovering things they had in common, Kevin and Swim returned to patrolling Tharbad. Good job, you two. Now time for me to rewind, and that never happened until we get a connection event. Yippee for connection events. Yeah, load. Loady. It's so pretty, though. Yeah, I will admit that it is pretty, but that's the thing, like, it's pretty for, like, 1 week of the year, and then I'm just like, I don't want to be outside in the snow anymore. I don't want this anymore. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't need it. So, yeah. Also, like, I have the astigmatism in my eye, right? In my right eye. And so, it kind of hurts. It kind of hurts to stare at the snow. It's so freaking bright. Everyone split up, yada yada. Out back to the Sand Sea. Huh? You want me, the heretic hunter, to coach you on how to use concealed weapons. Exactly. I mean, sure, you're the heretic hunter again now. But when you think about it, you made a decision to put that life away, just like us. I guess so. You could say that I'm sort of the trendsetter. Now you get it. I figured maybe you could teach me a thing or two about non-lethal application of concealed weapons. Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to see some of your garden techniques too. Alright, fine. I can run you through the basics. When it hits March, it needs to be kinda cool and rainy. Yeah. March is for windy, kinda cool, and rainy weather. Like, we're talking around 50s. Like, in the mornings, I'll take a 40. But, like, 50s is, like, the average temperature for, like, March. And, like, a constant breeze going through. A bit of rain. That's what you think when you think about March weather. Or at least that's what I think about it. To start with, where do you hide those needles of yours? Usually in my sleeves. That way when I need to use them, I can just slip them right out. And if I need to be extra stealthy, hide them inside of Mr. Baron Bear. Gotcha. You got the right idea, but remember, metal detectors are pretty common these days. And there are people who will inspect your bear the second they see it. Perfect place to hide stuff after all. That's why I do this. Up my ass. Wait, where'd it come from? Up my ass. Hid it in my belt. It's an ultra-thin dagger made of a special metal. You could say I was inspired by the Urumi, a whip-like sword from the southeast. Ooh. Since it's thin and flexible, I can hide it in the leather of my belt without poking myself. But that doesn't mean it isn't sharp. Plus, if someone catches it with a metal detector, they'll just think that it's part of the belt. Wow, I didn't see that coming. You say that it's flexible, but like that, unless it's like a rubber hilt, like a rubber handle. I like that knife though. I want that knife. Give me the knife. Kevin, give me the knife! I didn't see that coming. Figured you just hid your weapons in your shoe or something. Originally from Texas, where people just didn't go out in the summer. Now I'm in Minnesota, where people just don't go out in the winter. Yeah. That's the difference between, like northern and southern, right? You go from a very hot temperatures. Nobody wants to be outside in the summertime. Everyone hates the summer. Then you're out there in, like, a colder region, up in, like, the north. And then it's the exact opposite. They love summer, hate winter. I'm kind of like... I'm closer to the north, but I'm fairly middling, and so I get a lot of the weather. I get a lot of the difference between the weathers, right? We go from like negative degrees up to 100 degrees. Summers can get quite warm, winters can get quite cold, but my tolerance for cold is way lower. So I definitely prefer the warmer weather. I am a summer boy, a spring and summer enjoyer. But now, let's see what you do if you were passing your target on the street. Okay, I'm a pro at that. Exactly what I'd expected. There's just some very large needles as well. They get a normal person just fine, but you have to get into their range to do it, which means if the other person is faster than you, this'll happen. You're right. I think about that. I guess I'd never use this sort of technique on someone skilled. Then, should I wait until I've gone past them and then throw a needle behind me? They're pretty heavy, so they're quite powerful, and if I put some poison on them, it'd be even more than enough to take someone down. Well, we're still talking about non-lethal techniques, right? Either way, it wouldn't work. Someone skilled would sense your bloodlust and dodge immediately. I can't ever hide my bloodlust. All the time. All the time. Here's an idea. You use thread, right, Nadia? Yep, to seal my opponent's movements. Then maybe you should attach your thread to your needles before you throw them. Or you could set up a bunch of thread ahead of time and aim to graze them with your weapons. You'd be able to adjust your needle's trajectory in midair, and even a skilled opponent would have trouble keeping track of their movement. Oh, wow. A mix of techniques, huh? I'm into that kind of thing. I met a maiden crossbow with a similar style of fighting. I think I could pull it off. Talking about Sharon. Yeah, talking about Sharon. It won't be easy, but if I can use both needles and thread simultaneously, effort will be worth it. I was saying, did they actually meet? But yeah, I think Sharon and Nadia have met. So the pair continued their special training. Kevin revealed several methods of concealing weapons to Nadia, and he was also able to use several of Nadia's techniques as a point of reference for himself. The most criminal bonding I've ever seen in my life. Love it. Boy, definitely got a lot out of that. You haven't lost your touch, Mr. Heretic Hunter. If I had, I wouldn't have come back. The power to hunt and the power to protect are two sides of the same coin, which is why I've never disregarded my old techniques, even though I'm known as the Thousand-Hand Guardian these days. Is that so? I guess it's good to know that our past experiences won't go to waste. Though I do gotta wonder, why do you feel so guilty about going back? What are you talking about? I mean, you didn't even tell me that gluttonous sister where you were going when you left. You didn't even tell that gluttonous sister. Why'd I put me in there? Couldn't you just be honest with her? Sheesh, so much do you know. Oh, I was right? Honestly, I thought I'd just make some guesses based on how you were acting and see what came loose. I can never tell when you're lying. I'm not hiding anything from Reese. When this job's done, I'm gonna tell her everything. It's just... if I told her beforehand, she'd try to go down this path with me. She's already saved me from my past once. I won't put her through it again. So I'll wait until I'm the Thousand-Hand Guardian again and things have calmed down, and then I'll... Boo! Wrong answer. You underestimate a woman's heart. Go down this path with you? Have you ever considered that there's more than one way to do that? No way that someone who saved you from the abyss is simple-minded. I mean, it's hard to know without actually talking to her, but I bet she could stay at your side without succumbing to the darkness. You might be surprised at her strength and flexibility.
I guess you're probably right now that I think about it. In the end, I'm just pulling the same crap here that I did to her back in Phantasma, aren't I? I know she's not weak or naive. She could have handled this. Man, she ain't gonna be happy when I get back in town.
Great. It's just like I thought. I'm glad you finally figured things out. Be honest and apologize. Oh, and make sure to get her something good to eat, too.
Yeah. I never am gonna understand a woman's heart, am I?
Maybe not. But that doesn't mean she's not hoping for you to make at least a little progress. Opportunity knocks, so why not take this chance to show her she can put some faith in you for once?
Hey, just how much do you know? And what's that got to do with what we were talking about?
Nani's having fun with this, isn't she? Nani continued to mock Kevin, and afterwards, he re-examined his own determination and mental state. Once Nani was satisfied with her new techniques, the pair met back up with the rest of their group to resume their patrol.
Alright, now that I've gotten a glimpse of Onion Priest's resolve, we're going to hang with him until the end, no matter how things turn out.
Yeah? Kevin's owing Reese a trip to the Olive Garden for endless breadsticks and crossbell. Peak. God, I haven't had Olive Garden in a while. I quite enjoy their carbonara. It's real good stuff. Real good stuff. Like noodles, that Alfredo, the chicken or shrimp. Ugh. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. It does kind of go through me though, unfortunately. It's not a it's not something that I can have all that often. Did last week good stuff? Hell yeah. What'd you get? Like what's what was the order you got? What's the usual when you go to the Olive Garden? Kevin's crew decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Maximum energy. Really greases the wheel, so to speak. Exactly. Much like these energy drinks. How you doing, Jum? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. How you doing today, hopefully? You're doing well. Wow, so if this is maximum energy, I wonder what it tastes like. I kind of miss energy drinks, I'll be honest with you. It's been so long since I've had a monster. Like a legit monster. I sometimes will have the coffee monsters, but that's not the same. That's just coffee. Which is still really good, but it's been a long time since I've had an actual energy drink. I think I would combust if I had one though, to be honest with you. I think the last time I had one was was an Irish trash can. You know, an energy drink mixed with vodka. Those are good. That's been a while as well, huh? Drink C4 like me. I don't drink anything carbonated or any sugar. There's a lot of things in those that I don't drink anymore. I don't drink caffeine, or I try to keep my caffeine levels at a low. But I do miss it, you know? I do miss it. Kind of stopped drinking Monster last month after I had a really bad insomnia for a while. Yeah. That's the thing, and why I stopped drinking a lot of energy drinks, right? It's because as nice as they are, they really play with you. They really play with your system. But coffee, I know. I don't drink coffee either. I gave up all the good stuff in life. I'm so straight edge now, it's not even funny. C4 doesn't have sugar, just has a bunch of pre-workout. Does it really? Does C4 have a lot of pre-workout in it? I don't feel like you're... I don't feel like that's true. I need to look into that, though. Drink water and Zevia? I don't know what Zevia is. I mostly drink water, but I'll have, once a day. I'll drink water all day, but, with dinner, I'll have something. I'll have, a lemonade or a tea. Or, I'll drink Gatorade throughout the day as well if I'm feeling it, but... And I have a Kool-Aid or lemonade, Gatorade, tea, something like that. Think it does? Might be another thing I'm thinking of. That would be interesting though. If it's got a pre-workout, that's an interesting thought. Energy drink with pre-workout? Now I wonder what it tastes like. I hope you'll check out Perfect Driver Zero too, young lady. Make sure not to drink too much of that. It's loaded with caffeine. Maybe in no position to ask since I just tagged along, but is this really okay to drink? You know, for a kid. Young though she may be, she's also a Rosenberg doll. She may find the ingredients to be stimulating, but should have no trouble neutralizing the effects. Probably. Shouldn't you be sure? What are you yapping about? Let's hurry up and try it. Cheers! Gulp. Man, I want to get an energy drink now. Need a donkey Gatorade on Skye's redeemed dunking Gatorade on me. like it's a like it's a football game. If only I had tits still. Like if only my tits still worked. Ever since Twitch updated their API, like my Twitch integrated room system just does not work. Like even the fishing is having like issues from time to time, but man. that'd be funny though. That would be fun. If only we had it. If only we had that. Or iced tea. Yeah, iced tea is good. I have a lot of iced tea. Is that you, Amy? You do got Amy up there. Amy of the night sky. You two know each other? Hey yo, hey yo. Da-da. But I was thinking about something. I don't know. My brain turned off. Oh my, never tasted anything like this before. After the initial piercing flavor, sugar and citrus race through the mouth. I could see this serving as a good mixer for alcohol. Yeah, right. The Irish trash cans kind of go hard. Surprised you enjoyed it. I'll say I definitely feel more awake after taking a sip. This stuff's loaded with caffeine, so you definitely gotta be careful not to drink too much. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Remember they had those, oh, what the hell were they called? They were like the Mountain Dew energy drinks. It wasn't like an actual energy drink, but it was. I forget what the hell they were called, but they had like a bunch of those things like way back. And I remember being in high school, right? And like I was in like the living room with like 4 of those things stacked up against the wall, playing on my DS. I was playing Rune Factory 3? 4? One of them. I remember like that just distinctly though, just like slamming those Mountain Dew energy drinks like one after the other. They had like 4 new flavors at the time, so I got all 4 of them, and I drank every single one of them that day. And all I was doing was just like hanging out on like a recliner with my DS. Good times, good times. Don't recognize your name? Ooh, a different Amy perhaps, or maybe it was because of like before the YouTube changed their names to the ats. That was still a dumb thing. Still a dumb thing, but whatever. It's mostly been fixed up, I suppose. What do you think, Lapis? I thought she was just gonna be like vibrating. Oh, Lapis? Is she drunk?
Would you pipe down, Onion Priest? Who do you think you are, speaking to me as an equal?
Oh damn, she gets haughty whenever she's drunk. Lapis?
What is this wondrous mixture? It's ever so delectable.
Caffeine makes her drunk. Good to know.
One could say this beverage is perfectly suited to such a noble Rosenberg doll as myself.
Yo, are her eyes back to like how they were when she was the other version? I forget what in Daybreak 2, like that the other version of Lapis. Did she revert back to that one? She's like a spider. Hey, yo. Do spiders get drunk with caffeine? Interesting.
My favorite things are music and sunshine and love. And pain.
And pain. Indeed. Thank you, Flash. Thank you for the dumb quote. Eyes look like a lesbian flag. True, that as well. Lapis looks so high. Her eyes going red like that. Were they, it reminds me of that one, I forget what that other fairy was called, but, you know, the anti-mayor. Apparently, don't ask why I know. Just one of those weird facts there, huh?
One could say this beverage is perfectly suited to such a noble Rosenberg doll as myself.
Indeed.
Attend me, peasant. I demand more.
She demands more, Maxim. What? What's your deal, young lady? Please, calm down. What the hell is going on? Her arrogant tone. It somewhat resembles the way she spoke when she was Altera 4 months ago. Yeah, Altera. Caffeine turns her into Altera. Good to know, good to know. Looks like a weed face. I saw the name in the files. The sassy brat fairy. Her body has maintained standard mobility even after absorbing the caffeine. However, it may not have accounted for the agrine in the beverage. Agrinine? The data of her past arrogant personality appears to have been brought to the forefront by her body's processing of the chemical. Are you kidding me? How can you be so calm? Are we going to be okay? Well, as far as I can tell, she still seems to be a lapis at her core. As long as she can recover from this state of intoxication. Rufus, what are you standing around for? I demand more energy drinks. Negotiate with these men and make them hand over everything at once. As you wish, my lady. He bent the knees so quickly. Wait, now you're a butler? He's such a dad. He's such a freaking dad. Kevin continued to chide Rufus, even as he managed to lead Lapis away from the stand. Then they had to watch over her until her body began to naturally break up the agrigine. Agrinine, whatever. This feels amazing. This booze really is without equal. Why is my wallet the one that has to suffer? My apologies. Please consider this one of your business expenses. You're a cunning bastard. Anything for his daughter? Did she even play the slot machines? What is this matter of this slot machine? Why won't it allow me to win? Fine, I'll do this my way. Oh, damn. That guy got angry. Look, Rufus, now all our money problems have been solved. You hacked it. Nice, I never considered the option. I'm sure Nadia will be quite pleased. My god, Lapis can never do anything wrong to Rufus. This is true dad energy right here. Oh, true dad energy. Okay, stop. Security's giving us a stink eye. Just leave everything here and let's scram. But money. But money. About to have her head in a vice? Nah, she'll be fine. I shall acquire all the tasty delicacies in this bazaar. I am feeling rather parched after eating those kebabs. It's time for another energy drink. How about we try some of that cold tea from the food truck over there instead? Oh, a most fabulous idea. Hurry and buy some for me. Oh my gosh, that girl is so cute. Do you think she's from some rich family? The guy who's with her in the sunglasses is such a hottie. Excuse me, sir, but who are they? Would they be interested in debuting as actors? Sorry, but they're not interested. We're sticking out like sore thumbs. Oh, man. And the sugar crash. She's gone. Finally calmed down. Her body's likely in the final stages of processing the agrigine. Rosenberg technology truly is astounding. Don't think I've forgotten how you left all the annoying stuff to me. I'm grateful, Kevin. As I am, but an attendant at the end of the day, it can be difficult for me to act against the will of my mistress. I'm starting to feel bad for Swin and Nadia. Rufus, thanks for everything. Nadia and Swin, too. She really loves you guys, huh? And that's why she's got him hook, line, and sinker. She can never do anything wrong. Can't say I understand how your relationship works. You've got a once heinous criminal of the Empire, 2 ex-Garden assassins, and a product of an aberrant singularity. Each one of you is practically a heretic, and yet you've gotten together like it's no big deal. Indeed, 2.5 years ago, I could not have foreseen the path I'd walk. I lost my position, my home, and even my nation. Even so, I'm quite fond of what I have now. This life I've made for myself after the Crossbell incident, or should I say, this life I've stumbled into. I suspect she feels the same way. And now, she is once again trying to change, to grow, to discover what her heart truly wants. Hey, Rufus, are you sure you really want to let her dirty her hands with all of this? One of her friends is closely connected to our target. There's no telling how this could corrupt Lapis, lead her away from the girl she's trying to become. You're one to talk, aren't you? A job is a job. We do not intend to neglect our obligations.
I will do what must be done with no hesitation. I am Rufus Alberea, after all, And as she is not human, she will have no problem completing this job either. My opinion on that front remains unchanged. However, I am but her attendant. And as such, my duty is to follow her orders. You would do well to keep that in mind.
So, you're saying you might back out if Lapis changes her mind? You sure are a pain in the neck. True, but I'm afraid you have me beat in that regard. You keep going out of your way to worry about us dirtying our hands, while you struggle to choke down the thought of doing so yourself. Well, whatever. It's fine. You've only ever been tools for me from the get-go. So, I'll use you however I need in order to complete my mission.
Do as you see fit.
Rufus? Kevin?
Welcome back, Lapis.
Huh? What was I doing? Good morning. I'm hungry.
Some things never change. Good morning, Lapis.
Finally back in the land of the living, huh? Not that Altera wasn't entertaining.
Then you may be glad to hear. I backed up her personality data from earlier to a holo, just for caution's sake.
Hey, yo.
Now we will be able to use it going forward.
Just when did you have the time to do something like that? You're too damn sly.
She doesn't remember a thing. Lapis, having blown off some steam by going on something of a rampage, suddenly shrugged. And then the trio met up with their friends to resume work. Altera obtained. That's crazy. That's wild. Is that the only time that we could have got this holocore? Huh. Interesting, though. What is that? I'm kind of curious about putting that on Rufus, to be honest with you. There we go. And then, God, I wish I could, like, see things, like, next to each other. Altera, there we are. I got so many things. I've not looked into any of this at all. S-Craft power plus 70, strength and ATS up by 18%, defense up by 18, speed 36, regen 8%, HP, EP, gain 5 craft points after acting. That ain't bad. That really ain't bad. Arts damage is 88, 190 max EP. Ooh, that might be better. I think that's better. The accuracy is nice, but like, I think that's better across the board. And also, I just feel like it'd be quite funny to have have Rufus with this one. Cast time, post delay, the speed surge, and this is the same thing but better. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna put Altera there. Look at that, I even got the Altera one. I'm gonna turn it on for now.
Carmine Altera, the honor is all yours, I'm sure.
The honor is all yours, I'm sure.
Carmine Altera.
I turned you off.
The honor is all yours, I'm sure.
I turned you off. No more voices. No more voices. Can our brother get a bunny? Alright, we'll take a look at that bunny real quick. We'll go take a look at the bunny. But yeah, I'll do that. May as well. Just for the vibes of it. Just for the vibes. The aesthetic. Technically, I could go to the baths, but I don't know if I really need to. Yeah, I probably should just do it anyways. Bunny. Bunny. We got bunny. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Bunny. Banui. Dreams to go to the bunny bar in Japan and play video games with the bunny girls because I don't drink. I mean, hey. I didn't even know there was a bunny girl bar in Japan. I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. But I did not know that existed.
Welcome to March on
Job research.
Huh. Didn't expect all that to be there. I'm gonna do this one instead of the other one, just because I feel like this one might give me a like a completion point thing. Damn, Nadia. Surprisingly well endowed, isn't she? That'd be a good time. It'd be a good time. Like any of those like maid cafe type stuff. Any of that like maid cafe, like bunny girl cafe, cat cafe. Could be a good time. Used to have them in America? Really? I mean, where I live is so, like, in the sticks that, like, I don't get anything like that. Don't get anything like that at all. Nah, no achievement there. No, well, whatever. It's fine. Like, we don't really have much of anything around here, like, at all. Like, we just have a lot of, like, a lot of restaurants, a lot of churches, and a lot of gas stations. Like, that's basically everything that's around here. There's no clubs. There's strip clubs, but like, I don't really care about that, to be honest with you. It's not exactly something that I care too much about, considering. Zoom. It doesn't seem to have any sort of like class to it, right? And like the regular, like the average person around here, I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't exactly have the baddest bitches in the strip clubs. And like, if I want to get a boner, I got the internet. I really don't need to go to the strip club to do that.
Hey, stop on by.
I really don't need to go somewhere to go and do something like that. Like a 21 type swimmer club for the ultra rich. Same. Sounds like my type of town. This is very sleepy. A very sleepy little town here. Candy, Sherry, and Crystal Donut Pill to Skye. I mean, they are the classy ones. So what are you talking about? Now that's some high class, high tier strippers right there. Where are you from? Not saying. We keep that one undisclosed. So you can probably figure out after all the clues that I give you. But yeah. You know, I feel like we've got everything we need at the moment. I agree. I mean, after all the stuff we heard from Jack and Hal, we should be good to go, right? Alright then, we'll head in once everyone's ready. I think we're ready. Oh, and that's all that as well. Do we... Yeah, we've done all of that, I think we're good. Have I saved? Oh, I may as well save again. I'm pretty sure we're good, though. Yeah, we literally just saved, but oh well. That's what I hate about the realism argument. Real life people are ugly. It's not even that, it's just that... the general, like, consensus that I have about people around here, right, is that the people here really don't take good care of themselves. So, I don't know. It's just kind of a letdown. Kind of a letdown. You see somebody, you don't see too many people out and about that's like, hey, yo, cutie detected. It's like, yeah. I went out and it was, just a bunch of regular people. Just a bunch of regular-ass people. Maybe I'm just getting jaded in, like, my old age. Maybe I'm just getting, like, like a little too jaded with it. The heart doesn't yearn. It doesn't have whimsy like it used to. Anyways, how you all doing? Back to my anime characters.
Zita, everyone!
Strip clubs aren't classy. Some of them aren't. Like, I would say some strip clubs could be pretty classy. Like the strip club that's here in Tharabat, right? Like, that's kind of a nice establishment, to be honest with you. Two things can be true at once. Exactly. Yeah, two things can be true at once. Yeah, like, the strip club around here is kind of like a hole in the wall, right? Like, it's more or less just like a trailer that's on, like, a hill. Like, the closest one to me is just, like, a trailer on a hill. And so, it's definitely a little bit larger than that, but, like, it's real rough. Real roughneck. And the few strippers that I've known in my life weren't exactly people that I cared all that much to see naked. Ironic as it may be. They were not the people that I was like, oh yeah, like, I gotta go to that strip club. I gotta hire you, girl. I'm like, nah, I'm fine. I'm fine. What's up, Reese? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Always funny to see somebody stop by for the first time when we're in the middle of, like, an odd conversation like that. But hopefully you're doing well today, Reese. Hopefully your co-working stream was going well. Appreciate you stopping on by. Prefer 2D to the realism. We do like the anime. We do be an anime boyo. So of course we like the anime girlios as well, huh?
Nice to see you again. We're just dropping by to say hello.
Everyone.
Oh, it's you two.
Miss Rain, how wonderful to see you again. And so soon after saying our farewells.
It's been, like, forever, I feel like.
Kevin, Rufus, we must have just missed each other at the Hammam, huh?
Probably, yeah. We've been on a pretty tight schedule lately.
Promise we meant to say hi, but we had a reservation to get to. For lunch, you see.
Yes.
I believe
for lunch.
Introductions are in order, Your Highness. It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
I feel like Kevin's a terrible liar, which is, you know, it makes sense because he's a member of the church, but at the same time, kind of ironic considering how he's like the seedy underbelly of the church.
Likewise. I'm Jita Osval, daughter of Grand Prince Salmon of Elsheim.
To hell with realism. Speaking of that, have you guys seen the, what was it, the new thing that NVIDIA released to, like, use AI to, like, turn characters to more realistic? It looks so strange. Although it was hilarious seeing, like, the FIFA one. Like, they tried to make the FIFA more realistic, and I didn't see a single difference between, like, the pre-render and, like, the quote-unquote, like, AI update one. Damn, Najee. Najee's attractive. She's a very attractive lady, for sure. Where's her bunny girl outfit? Would've went hard. I appreciate cliche anime trips even if they are annoying. Yeah, they're always fun. They're always fun. Uncanny Valley hits new lows, Lamau. Yeah. It was very Uncanny Valley. Like, seeing Grace in the, like, quote-unquote, like, AI whatever they got. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. But the FIFA one still was hilarious to me. Literally was just a, like a slight shade shifting. Basically nothing. So honestly, like, all that, like, AI stuff would probably be fine for sports games. For all those sports games, it's probably fine. But for anything else that has any sort of, like, stylization to it, I don't know, man. I don't know. Actually, I do know. I don't want it. I don't really want that. I also saw that there was one for, like, Legend of Heroes with, like, Estelle and Joshua, and they look like completely different characters, and I think that was I think that was more of just, like, a haha funny than, like, an actual what I was doing, but still. Anime games don't need any sort of realism. They're anime for a reason.
And this is my bodyguard, Najee Berka.
Najee!
It's a pleasure to meet you, Father Kevin, Sir Rufus. Or perhaps you would prefer I call you Sir A.
You got those cat eyes going on. Very nice.
Now.
Trying to put Star Fox characters into the AI changer? I don't know what that would create. I'm curious to know what kind of disaster that would be, but at the same time, we just don't need to go there. We just don't need to go there. Question marks. Looks like the jig is up. Would have been more surprised if it wasn't. Rufus is fine, thank you. Did you know it's actually one of the most common names in the Empire? I did not. Again, it's a pleasure, Your Highness. It's not every day a simple wanderer like myself has the opportunity to meet royalty, after all. Kevin Graham of the Scythian Church. Nice to meet you. By the way, I believe my colleague, Salus, was in your care a few months ago.
I beg to differ. We were almost certainly in her care. I'm Leslie Lam, a director affiliated with Kowloon Pictures.
So, Father Kevin and Rufus, was it? And I suppose you must be Lapis Rosenberg. You've heard of me? Well, yes, though only through the grapevine. You see, as a director, I often find myself researching current events, mostly to gather ideas for my next film, of course. And once I find myself with enough inspiration, all the fragments of information I've collected, well, I craft them into a story. There's no need to worry about me leaking anything confidential to the general public, however. Everything's a product of my imagination, after all. Wink. Well, alright then. It's an honor to hear we've contributed to your creations. Man, you're something else. A little too sharp for your average Joe, if you ask me. So, I'm assuming you know my title then. Which one? Am I the only one not following? Wait, Rufus, where have I heard that name?
Oh? Talk about a crowd.
I don't recognize that voice. Oh, Ashen. There you are. Glad to see you're well, Miss Lou. You're... Ashen? Oh my gosh, haven't seen you since the festival.
Yeah. Long time no see, Swin. Nadia.
She's such a pretty lady.
And I suppose it's been a while since I've seen you three as well.
Hard to believe Rufus can keep up the dead man ruse for too much longer. Yeah, literally everybody knows Rufus Awareya. Him being a dead man is like, It's like Kiryu in Yakuza, right? Like, Kiryu's dead in Yakuza 6, but he's not really dead. It's like, oh, no, yes, I'm Boryu. And you're like, alright, Kiryu, whatever you say. Like, literally everybody in the game is just like, hi, Kiryu. Like, no, I'm not. I have no idea who this is. I'm Boryu. Okay, Kiryu. Alright. And then by the time that, like, what was it? Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. by the time that game came around, they were just like, hey, Kiryu, and he's like, hi, it's me, it's Kiryu. Name's Kiryu. I got cancer. My boy. I suppose it's been a while since I've seen you three as well.
Wait a sec. Are you Lapis? No way! You're even cuter than I thought you'd be!
No. Wait, what? I know, right? Hey, Swin, is she the daughter of the Liu family? Yeah. The same family who served as the White Orchid Dragon's benefactor, I assume. Well, before he split off to start his own. Yeah. Interesting. So, you were saying this new project of yours is a collaboration between Kowloon Pictures and the Principality of El Sign. That's correct. And the film currently being promoted, Perfect Driver Zero, that's a Director Gotti film, funded by El Sign as well, alongside Vegas Films, of course. It's quite the masterpiece, apparently. That's actually part of why I called this meeting. Not exactly keen on being left in the dust, you know? Well, whatever the reason, it's always an honor to work with such celebrated studios. And to think the production is being held by the great director Lam. You know, I'm just the biggest fan of Wolf's Requiem. You made Wolf's Requiem? Gotta admit, that was a pretty good flick. Can definitely see how it took the Leon d'Or last year. Right? And Nina was perfect choice for a main character. She was so cute. Well, I'm happy to hear it's got your interest. I'm here to cover the entire pre-production process, by the way. And hopefully, once I'm done, I'll be able to turn into an editorial. Bet that'll make for an interesting read. I assume it'll be in Tyrell Times, yes? Do you have any idea of when it would be published? Well, this is off the record, but around... Anyhow, this is quite the fascinating collection of faces, though it looks to me like you five have been traveling together for a while now. Hanging out in the desert with a priest, though, Nadia. Call me crazy, but that's not exactly my idea of a fun-filled vacation. I know, and the heat out here is the worst, too. Well, it gets an A in my book. The food's been amazing so far. Could you try not blowing all of my mirror, please? My wallet's looking a little worse for wear lately. Then allow today to be my treat. And of course, if there's anything else you need assistance with, please don't hesitate to ask. I consider our meeting today to be a stroke of fate. Wait. Didn't the CID have a mark on... never mind. As for me, I'd like to repay my debt to all of you for helping me on Nemeth Island. If you're in need of info, I'm willing to provide whatever I know. So he says. Well, what are you planning to do, Father Kevin? They've really got us backed against the cliff here, and I think our only real choice is to jump. It's just me or is Najee giving us a stink eye? Mostly just Rufus. Doesn't matter. We want answers. We can't let ourselves be intimidated. That's right, so let the interrogation commence. Let's go. Joryu and his assassin, Gaiden, or Yakuza Gaiden, the man who erased his name. Oh yeah, it was Joryu, not Boryu. It was something stupid like that. A slight change to his name. Yeah. Same shit. Which honestly is kind of funny now that I think about it, because doesn't Rufus have, like, Kiryu's fit? They kind of hit that on the nail then, didn't they? Kind of hit that nail on the head with Rufus having the Kiryu fit while being basically just a Kiryu type of character. Personality, they couldn't be any farther apart, but, like, the character that they've become, kind of similar. Well, frankly, I'm glad to hear that. As I'm sure you've all figured out by now, I'm here on some official church business at the moment, and these four have been lending me a hand. It stays between us, but I've been tasked with looking into something for Her Holiness. Her Holiness? You mean Her Holiness Orsthes II? That must be quite the job you're on. It is, yes, but seeing as I can't exactly let you guys in on any of the details, afraid I'm gonna have to turn down the offers of assistance. Instead, though, I think you'd all mind answering some questions for us? That's... Please, ask us anything. Yeah, I'd be happy to answer. Well, as long as those questions aren't about insider info and Hayaway, of course. Much obliged. In that case, considering everything we know already, I should probably start by asking about why they're in Tharbad, their new film. I don't think their new film has any, like, real reason for it. Let's go with this one. Well, are you implying we're here for something other than this meeting? Not necessarily, just had a hunch is all. See, I happened to hear a bit of gossip through the guild recently. About last year's film festival, in fact. Someone requested they reopen their investigation on it, and they wanted to know what really caused the chaos. They read about what happened in Van's case files. There was a drug making the rounds, right? We also learned that not only were Marielle and Director Lam in attendance, but so were Prince Sharid and his bodyguard, Najee Burka. And considering the nature of the drugs involved, I can't say I'm particularly surprised the daughter of Heiwe would be interested in the matter. Okay, fine. You got us. The real reason we're gathered here is to investigate the drugs Armada was peddling. I knew it! Were you the ones who asked the Guild to reopen their investigation? That's correct, yes. Alzheim has a particularly close relationship with the Bracers, you see. Allow me to explain. In September of last year, we launched our own investigation into the drug. Not only did we manage to identify the manufacturers of said drug, but its key component as well. Yeah, that agave plant thing, huh? Unless the new film is a cover? Yeah, like, I don't know how that would have been any importance whatsoever, huh? Falcon women are next level. They do be pretty peak, huh? Nihon Falcon knows how to make them. God damn. In the end, they discovered that it was a type of agave plant, but no other species were found outside the one. However, seeing as Armada clearly had vast quantities of the drug, it was determined that they likely had a production center somewhere. Given my knowledge of film noir, Her Highness and Miss Liu thought I might have a few ideas on the matter. Now, I've never claimed to be an expert on illegal substances, but I do know that the cultivation of agave has been outlawed all across Lemuria. However, if someone wished to grow it regardless, they would need to do so in an arid climate, like the deserts of the Central East. Or even the eastern wastelands, although when we consulted Professor Hamilton on that particular possibility, she said the chances were slim at best. You see, in order to aid its growth, the plant is said to extract a special component from Septian veins, and given that the region is largely barren at present, makes sense. You think that maybe Armada got rid of all the places they were using to make the drug, to hide the evidence. If that were the case, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. Yes, to clarify, we've been informed that the drug has made something of a reappearance lately. And in the capital, no less. That's so. Is she talking about the thing Van dealt with? Those people imitating the D, therefore G code. Yeah. Though apparently they weren't doing any of this stuff of their own volition. I don't think that was drugged, though. Because that was more of like, subliminal messaging and stuff like that. It wasn't really drugs, though. Now that I think about it, it almost sounds exactly like what happened at the film festival. They both even needed a trigger. I've heard Heiwe's been pursuing the incident in the capital as well. In which case, Ashen's explanation that they're exchanging info in addition to meeting about the movie is sound indeed. Yeah. Talk about some serious food for thought. Sadly, though, I don't think we're going to be of much help to you. We're looking into something completely different. That's perfectly alright. Yeah, it's no big deal. You'll ask that you get in touch with us as soon as you hear anything about agave, okay? We'd be more than happy to reward you for your efforts, of course. Alright, your number's still the same as the one we got from Aaron. If we're talking rewards, I love a sweet treat from the East. Maybe something rare and unique. Oh, and if you have any skincare products, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands. Rather than insider info on Heiwe, ask for any information you might have on the stock market. Have you people no shame? Kindred spirits, I see. Alright, I guess we are talking about their new film, though, as well, huh? So many waifus are next level. I need to play the Kyoto games, the Xanadu games. The Kyoto Xanadu. That looks so damn good. It's another one of these Nihon Falcon, like, JRPGs. That, yes. Oh, so many long series to go through. Well, as long as everything's off the record, I'll leave the choice of you to Director Lam. Oh, well, I suppose I don't mind sharing a few details. That premise is a bit out there, though, I'll admit, but I don't think any other studio but Kowloon Pictures would do it justice. To put it simply, it's going to be a near-future sci-fi film. Allow me to set the scene. Year 1299 of the Septine calendar. Society has fallen into stagnation. Humanity is on the brink of extinction. Damn, in only 90 years? Strong start. Yeah, kinda spooky, too. Sci-fi, short for science fiction, right? So do you mean to proceed with this dystopian tale of yours? Of course. Due to an unfortunate chain of events, humanity has not only lost civilization, but the favor of the goddess as well. It's a story about the bonds forged between humans as they try desperately to survive in a cold, cruel world. A world dominated by monsters. And, well, that's about the gist of it. That sounds amazing! Is there gonna be any romance? Monsters, huh? But have some killer action scenes. Sounds like you're trying to pioneer an entirely new genre here. I would expect nothing less from the great director Lam. Lam, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I know the story's a bit bleak, but Kowloon Pictures thinks it'll be our biggest hit yet. And if we shoot in the deserts of Tharbad, the visual realism of it all will make everything just that much more impactful. We'd also like to film in the northern region of the Ishgal Mountains, where the Kruga village is. We've actually already begun negotiations with a representative to do so. Oh, isn't that where Fairy's from? I assume the East must be on your list of potential shooting locations as well, then. No, actually. While the rails do extend partway throughout the region, it's unfortunately much too dangerous to use as a shooting location. Also, Professor Hamilton warned us against shooting in the region due to its unstable weather conditions. I'm wondering. Yeah, life sounds really rough out there, apparently. All their crops keep withering because it's always cloudy, too. And heck, all those random tornadoes, surrounded by lightning. Though I do imagine the footage I could capture would be phenomenal, I'm afraid I'm not so willing to sacrifice my cast and crew. I could certainly see Director Gade brute forcing it, however. If there's a will, there's a way. From what I've heard about the man, that sounds about right. Can't say we've ever had the pleasure of hosting him as a director, though. The others wouldn't take too kindly to his tastes. Well, I think Vegas film suits him just fine. They do a simply phenomenal job at delivering on his directorial intents. You know, I'm actually hoping that he'll be able to adapt one of my favorite books someday. Have you ever heard of 3 and 9? Ooh, I love to see that. Don't think there's much in that one that Gotti could run with, honestly. That's not true. I mean, the heroine's sexy and cute. Audiences would love her. True, they would love her. Take it down a notch, Nadia. The characters are 12 and 14, though, are they not? Imagine that would create an issue for the rating boards. Oh, I agree, which is why I would suggest we raise their ages and even flip their genders. And perhaps we could even give the main antagonist tentacles. Now she's sticking with hentai. Tentacles? As a girl? Being subjugated to all sorts of naughty things? Is it just me, or is it getting kind of warm in here? Naughty things? Okay, I think that's enough about that. Oh, shit. I'm not gonna lie, Aaron Rod, Risha, Emilia made me hard show. Once said Risha is definitely type and said I was hard for Aaron Rod. Also, Aaron Rod's theme gets me hard. Nice. Nice theme, man. Nice. I mean, yeah, Aaron Rod reminds me of Samus, right? Of Samus Aran from the Metroid series, which, first video game crush right there. So, understandable. Risha is way too oddly proportioned. Like, those proportions are just, it's just too much, man. It's just too much. Lord. But Emilia's great as well. We do appreciate Emilia around here as well, huh? Ever just hear her busting and just gets you going? You know what? Yeah, sometimes you just hear a song and you're just like, hey, yo, this just strikes you straight down to the loins. Hey, yo. Alright, but either way, your connection to Hamilton. Our connection to Professor Hamilton? Well, for Alzheimer's, she's practically our savior. We can't thank her enough for what she's done for us. Truth be told, Longport owes her a lot too. Red Star, the Newtown Project, the Great Spire, none of them would exist without her. Their very foundations were built on her accomplishments. Whoa, seriously? No, the Great Spire is gorgeous at night. I saw it when I visited last year. Surprised you even bothered to look. Figured you would have been too busy gorging yourself on Manteau. You know, the professor's name has come up an awful lot during this conversation. Kinda sounds like you folks have been keeping in contact. Must be pretty close, huh? I'd like to think so. We first met when I was working on a project as a technical supervisor. I suppose that was about 15 years ago now. She's incredibly kind to me, despite her being in a position of authority, and if I had any questions, she'd answer them in a heartbeat. As for me, I first met her at a conference in the spring. She was way more friendly than I was expecting her to be, and to this day she still replies to my orb mails. Wow. I'm more grateful to her than you can imagine. I see. Doesn't seem like she knows anything about whatever business Hamilton has had with Dingo, though. All that being said, however, I don't think her kindness is limited to us alone. She's shown us her penchant for charity to people and places all over the world. Yeah, she's even kind to Yeye, of all people, and he, in turn, is kind to her. Well, can't say I'm surprised to hear all of that. After all, Master Brigard said the same. By the way, would any of you happen to know where she is at the moment? Unfortunately, no. But now that I think about it, I believe my brother saw her in Basel. Indeed, he met her on site at around noon yesterday, but after that, she is believed to have departed the city. I had no idea. You think she left for the Space Force's base? I don't, actually. she's been avoiding interfering in the space operation out of consideration for her disciples. It's more likely than not that she left to join the festivities in the capital. Sounds like she's really got her hands full. Oh, I just remembered. A question I had. The construction work Professor Hamilton oversaw 20 years ago is why the Oasis is so full, right? But I was wondering, how exactly did they make that happen? Nice going, Lapis. Honestly, I don't think that question was intentional. Now that you mention it, it was supposed to be a pretty large-scale construction project, right? I've done some research on Tharbad for work recently, but I don't actually remember reading any details on what the construction entailed. I remember it being hailed as a matter of great significance at the time, but I don't believe I recall ever hearing any more on the subject. When I was younger, I saw a video of that Hail Oasis myself. I was immediately struck by the need to ask my father about it. After all, if the engineering existed to generate vast amounts of water in the desert, then why not use it in other areas of the Central East and in the Eastern Wastes as well? As my father considers himself a close friend of the professor's, he's presented the question to her in turn, and according to her...
The oasis is simply the result of a combination of factors.
We better be getting to the heavy here, huh? Gita, chill! I met Amelia, but yes. But Aaron reminds me of Vittoria from Fate. I never watched Fate, or played any of the Fate games, so... I wouldn't be able to say anything about that.
In order to have the same happen elsewhere, however, the area would need to meet the same specifications, both geographical and otherwise.
She said elsewhere, and my mind went to Skyrim, but it also was like, oh, just like Elsime? Elsewhere? They're all deserts as well, now that I think about it, huh? Interesting. There's no, like, connection there whatsoever, but, like, it's just kind of funny that it happened twice, right?
Unfortunately, Your Majesty, I must ask that you not attempt a recreation.
She really said that. Do you mind if I write all this down? A combination of factors. What a fascinating choice of words. Awfully cryptic if you ask me, though I can't imagine she was lying about any of it. Alright.
Well, that was riveting. Can't wait to see that new film of yours, by the way.
Kevin, you are so bad at lying. He sounds so sus. But maybe that's also because we know Kevin better. Like, we know that he's just kind of like putting on airs. Although it was kind of funny. He had the whole like, well, like slap your leg, climbing back up. All right, time to get going. Well, down hit the old dusty trail. Yeah, hopefully it's not a Midwestern goodbye. I have to say goodbye to everybody all the way to the door. This goodbye is going to take another hour.
Your Highness, everyone, I look forward to working together in the future. I am unsure of how much longer we'll be staying in the city, but if you find yourselves in need of aid, please feel free to visit us at our inn.
I'm afraid we're in much the same position, but I appreciate your offer nonetheless.
Personally, I mean to stick around for a few days, so I'd be more than happy to chat.
I'll probably be busy gathering material, but if anything important comes up, just give me a ring, okay?
I still love that dress. Like, that thigh right there. Sheesh! Those sort of like Chinese dresses. Especially when they get like a bit more risque with it like that. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Like, even if that was like a normal dress, like with like all the way down, it would still look amazing. It would still be a great dress. But with that like thigh that she's showing off, yeah, damn!
You guys said you still have the number Aaron gave you, right? Do you want my orb mail too?
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Let's change orb mail numbers. Oh, whoa. It's hard to believe that whole agave ordeal is happening again. Ashen, Kevin, everyone. No? Okay, that's that. If you learn anything else about the agave, please let me know. You're an interesting lot, so I hope we'll continue to build a good relationship. Heart. Me too. Professor visited our nation many times and even had tea with me in the palace. She's always so busy flying all over the place, but I hope she'll be able to spend time together again someday. No, that's the same dialogue. Najee. Seems you're all working towards a goal. I hope it goes well, as long as you don't cause trouble in this region. Yes, ma'am. We'll keep that in mind. Such an asshole, Rufus. Talking with all of you has been inspiring. I wonder if I can use our conversation somehow for a near-future science fiction movie I'm planning. A lone, wandering priest visits a desert to hunt down the secrets of a ruined world. Something like that. Please don't model the guy after me without my permission, okay? You say that, but you seem pretty flattered to me, Mr. Onion. Yeah. Talking with all of you has been inspiring. Yeah, same thing. Okay. Okay. Wow, indeed dropping a hello, been looking for a while. What's up, Minkyo? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by in Leather as well. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Welcome on in. Yeah, we be in the spoiler territory, so like understandable that it's hard to find a time to chime in and say hi. But I appreciate seeing you. Usually first to the stop sign that has the right of way, right? Depending. Like if it's if you're at like a four-way intersection, right, and it's all like stop signs, then yeah, it's just you just take turns, and if nobody is there, then it's the first one that reaches it. You sort of come to a complete stop and then you turn, but like it's supposed to be whoever reaches the stop sign first, whoever came to the complete stop first. But you know, those kind of rules in particular are a little bit more play by year. Did watch the anime, played the Extella games, and well, play Fate Grand Order. Are they good? Are they good games? Would you recommend them? Would you recommend them, T-Man? Bunny time? I don't know about it's bunny time or not. Not gonna lie, Chinese dresses are hot. They are so hot. I'm a huge fan of the Chinese dresses. Kind of feel like they saw right through us, but at least we got some good leads out of it. Yeah, and you know, I'm actually pretty curious about the new film they were talking about. But the big stuff was what we learned about the agave and everything they told us about the Professor Hamilton. I can't help but feel we're missing the final piece of the puzzle, however. Agreed, but once we get that, we'll finally have the full picture. So, what's our next move, Kevin? Well, if that drug's the key to all of this, then probably best we talk to people who were actually there for the film festival. Shahina and Sarah. The masks gone. I don't miss those masks. The same one that like Ilya wore in Reverie. In that case, we should speak with Shahina. I believe she was one of the many who fell under its influence. Actually, she wasn't, well, according to Van's report, anyway. What caused her mania was a mask, like in Crossbell. I think Melchior stole the one that was used on Shahina, though. Man, that guy was a real piece of work. Well, what's done is done, I guess. Anyway, we're off to have a chat with the girls, right? That's the plan. Come on, let's head over to the Cultural District. I think they should be starting rehearsal soon. Oh, how exciting! Can't wait to see their performance. Yay! Performance. And has anything changed? Are we still in the same like area? Do with the camera. What are you guys talking about? Some children came to talk to me for some reason. I took some pictures just like they asked, so I don't know why they're surprised. I mean, they have some interesting ideas. Maybe I'll tag along for a little while. Just happened to be free and it would broaden my acting skills. Are you guys the children? Our independent film wouldn't be good enough. Just never dreamed a real actress would join us. Shooting her promo as a test run, but there's no denying it. She's a pro. Since our film is sure to be accepted. Alright, you guys have fun with that. The famous old Jamira. Thought I saw some glimmering over there. I thought I noticed a little bit of glimmering. I think this is all more or less the same, though. Yeah. It's so hot. That's because I'm around. Sorry. Be raising the temperatures on all the ladies around. It's just what I do. It's just what I do. Alright, to the Cultural District. Anything changed here? Nope, it's still more or less the same. Oh, wait, no, there's the Arya here. Was she here earlier? I think I'm going all out for lunch for my family today. There are some ingredients here that are rarely sold in the capital, and are sure to make everyone nostalgic. The prices are reasonable too. Maybe I'll buy a variety of things to try. One of the Aramis students. Emilia Haring. I don't know. I feel like especially with like all the rain, it would have definitely gotten like a little bit cooler, right? Because rain does kind of like cool things down. Like dry heat's the worst. I hate dry heat. Absolutely hate dry heat. Shahina, Sara! Get it, twins! They're not technically twins, but, you know. Get it, girls! Hi, Mario joined us. Man, every time I see stuff like this, I'm always impressed with how far Legend of Heroes, like, animation has come. It's great. It's great to see. GG, you two! He went to turn, some guy blasted with a stop sign, so I changed my path on the road because he would have kissed my nose. Yeah. like, he definitely would have gotten in trouble with that accident so long as, you know, they could have proved that, but, like, it really would have been one of those, like, your word against his word, and it's better that you just don't get into an accident in general. But yeah, he would have been in the wrong there. Okay, if you don't come to a complete stop at a stop sign, you always have to come to a complete stop at a stop sign. Always have to come to a complete stop, regardless of anything else. You always have to come to a complete stop. So, unless you're like, you know, the end of the world and you're driving away from zombies, some shit like that. But at that point in time, a lot of things kind of go out the window. The first two don't know about Fate Grand Order since it's a gacha. Gachas! We do appreciate a gacha from time to time. But alright, I mean, they always looked interesting enough. They had that, like, JRPG in me. I was like, you know, it's a JRPG, I could get into that. I'll add it to, like, my never-ending list of JRPGs to get through. Wow, the way the human body can move is so fascinating. You two are amazing. No kidding. Never seen LP so sucked in for something that wasn't food. I mean, it was a snack, though. For the eyes and the soul. Saw you guys dance a bit back during the festival, but you've really improved since then.
We're not all that impressive. Though we did work pretty hard on that last set you saw.
No, it was very impressive.
The choreography was inspired by the events of last year, actually.
Arkride's influence, then. It was good, though it had a real fire to it. I could tell you each added your own personal flair to the moves, too, even though you were doing the same dance. Central Eastern dance may not be very well known in the Empire, but I have a feeling it's only a matter of time until you two are worldwide sensations. Much like Arkansas is at the moment, perhaps even Heimdall would ask you to perform on their stage. Well, actually, they've received offers to do stuff like that already. But before they can even consider going worldwide, still to do a tour of the Republic, starting with the Eurasian Opera House. That's right, the monster itself. Though I imagine gaining the adoration in such a traditional city might prove to be a bit of a challenge for us. Yeah, they a tad bit racist out there. They try to make our success taste all the sweeter. Hell yeah. And that's the spirit. We'd love to support you guys somehow, but I think any donations we make will have to be pretty, well, modest. Yeah, Rufus kind of ran out of money recently. No matter, that just means our dear sponsor here will have to foot the bill. And are you going to pay me back? This is coming out of my own pocket, you know. It's fine, don't worry. It's the thought that counts. I could give them like 100,000 each. Right now, 100,000 Mira each. For Shahina and Sarah, no cost is too great. There would definitely be a cost that's too great, but like, we could give them like 100k. We got so much money. We got so much money. Went from 2D pixelated Lego men to clunky PlayStation 2 models in the first two Code Steel games to now. Yeah, talking about the animations of Kaseki games. It's crazy. It is definitely crazy. Like the old, the Burl and Crossbow games. And then like the clunky PlayStation 2 of Code Steel 1 and 2. And then 3 and 4 was pretty solid. And it's just been getting better from that point onward. Until, now we're at this point where like we have some real smooth animations. But it's a thought that counts. Oh, right, I just remembered. You had some questions for us, didn't you? Was there something you forgot to ask earlier? I actually had a few questions of my own for them, but I can give you guys some privacy if you want. I mean, we might as well let her stay, right? Fine by me. Anyway, sorry, Shahina. I know this is sort of a weird question, but did you happen to be personally acquainted with Professor Hamilton? I feel like Marielle's got way too much information now. Like, she's got too many clues to the fact that we're looking after Professor Hamilton. I see. So, due to the incident that happened during last year's film festival, the professor decided to visit Tharbad to not only investigate the drug involved, but to shut down the associated refining facility as well. Wow. So you said the professor came 2 weeks after the festival. I never realized. Yeah, even though I never actually took the drug myself. That mask really messed with my head for a while, or rather, I guess it was like all the dark thoughts I had. The ones locked deep inside my heart were just suddenly unleashed. Hina. That's all in the past now, Shahina. Anything that happens from here onward is something we'll deal with together. No matter what, we'll always have each other. Sarah. Despite the fact that the source of Shahina's issues wasn't the drug, as she said, there was concern that she'd been affected in some other way. You know, secondhand smoke is a hell of a bitch. So, the professor decided to go out of their way to pay us a visit, just to make sure Shahina didn't have any lingering health problems. And I really couldn't be more grateful to her, honestly. She lifted a huge weight off of my shoulders. You see, she put me through some tests to determine if anything was wrong with me, and thankfully, there wasn't. But it was only once the professor gave me all clear that I felt like I could relax. Seriously, I practically collapsed in relief. I wanted to express my gratitude by repaying her somehow, but she turned down everything I offered. But because the inns happened to be full, she ended up having to spend the night with us. It was kind of crazy. I mean, the Professor Hamilton's, the one in all the history books, she was in our house, cooking a traditional Central and Eastern dish for us. She even whipped us up a treat from Basil, too. Ooh, what'd she make? I knew it was coming, and yet... Okay, but what did she make? Western pastries known as nastorts, and Central Eastern croquettes called falafel. They were so delicious, she didn't actually ask the professor for seconds. Hey, you promised you'd never bring that up again, Sarah. And you were eating seconds too, anyway. It all sounds so tasty. I'm starving. You just had a parfait. Whatever. At least you're consistent. At any rate, it sounds like the professor is quite skilled in the culinary arts. I've heard her pupils mention similar stories in the past. Oh, you must be talking about Katra, huh? He's told me a few stories about her cooking too. Eyes lit up. She finally had a click in her head that we've been talking a whole lot about Professor Hamilton, huh? You know, after you two mentioned the professor at your house earlier, the question of how you all knew each other just wouldn't stop nagging at me. Thanks for filling in all the gaps, you two. Honestly, that woman's done a heck of a lot for so many, even in the church. Seriously, 11 years ago. What happened 11 years ago? What'd she do for the church? I don't remember. Well, thanks to our resident reeking leak. Looks like we're finally able to uncover our missing link. Which means we got a new point of interest to explore, don't we? Alright, so the professor came to Tharbad to investigate a drug refining facility. If we can find where that is, it might also lead us to where she was in the memory we saw. Last year, Arkride Solutions broke into a facility that was refining agave plant components into drugs. It was located underneath Vegas Films, apparently. And that's where we're headed next. I remember that. That's where that one guy died. Man, you sure taught these kids well, Rufus. Barely even had to use my brain for this one. I did nothing of the sort, I'm afraid. The credit for their mental acuity lies with them and them alone. At any rate, I heard that the refining facility was on Vegas Film's 5th basement level, though it's said to have been cordoned off by the authorities. Perhaps we'd like to ask around about that matter. Yeah, let's get going. Da, 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 da. I had a feeling they were still over here. Hello. Now that I'm thinking about it, something bothers me about that conversation we just had at the hotel about last year's incident. She's catching on. Marielle, is something wrong? Oh, nothing. Don't worry, I was just spacing out because of the heat. Oh, and about that upcoming performance we were talking about. Professor Hamilton has always been really kind to my sister and me. We actually had a chance to speak with her in the capital a couple of days ago before we came home to Tharbad. I see. Did she say where she was headed or anything? If I remember right, I think she said something about Basil. Must be hard having to run all over the place like that. You wouldn't think she was an old woman at all. I hope we can offer her some hospitality whenever she stops by Tharbad again. I'm curious about the route she took, but if that was 2 days ago, well, I'll set that aside for the moment. Professor Hamilton's always been really kind to my sister and me. Same hospitality. Runs around so much you forget about her age. Still no woman, be careful with her health. Say, you guys aren't done investigating yet, right? As a reporter, I'm all in favor of sussing out the truth. Whether or not I'm allowed to write an article about it is a different story. Perhaps. You know, there might be things going on. A lot of people around here. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What do you think of the traditional dance of the Central East? Maybe you've heard of Sarah and Shahina since they started doing more than just dance. They've even appeared in movies. First time seeing them dance live, can help me be transfixed. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is the, yeah, these two. Yeah, I remember these two. It was a fantastic dancing, wasn't it, Amelie? It's been a long time since I've seen a Central Eastern dance, but that one felt especially amazing. I'm with you. It was magnificent, even to people who study music like us. Not to change the subject, Nellie, but do you have any interest in accessories? Well, I guess I like them as much as the next person. Is that so? I've made up my mind. Aww. Yeah, those are the two that we saw in Erosian, where we thought that Amelie was, like, extremely racist against that Nellie, because Nellie took the spot in that one, like, the one concert instead of her. But it ended up that she was just upset because she was acting kind of pouty about it because of all the racism that she was getting. Oh, man. Vegas Films. Okay. We keep going, then. We keep going. Hey, Skye, the green-haired character is handsome. Kevin Graham. What's up, Natsu? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you doing well. He's a character, all right. This guy's, he's a member of the church, right? But, like, not just like a holy father preaching by the Bible kind of guy. He's more handles, like, the church's, like, dirty business, right? Literally nicknamed the Heretic Hunter. But, he's an interesting character. The third game of this series, main character, and he's finally come back into a new game. But he's fun. He's a fun character. He's fun. But hopefully you've been doing well, Natsu. Hopefully things have been going well for you. Thank you for stopping on by. I appreciate you being here. Sounds mysterious. Very mysterious indeed. That's the thing about this series, right? Legend of Heroes is so... it's such a long-running game, and it has so many, like, things that, like, tease for future games. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. I'm gonna lurk while I chill. Appreciate that. We always love a good lurker. Also, I need to do this. I just realized I haven't done this. As a fellow streamer, you get the wrench. The standard moderator wrench. You don't gotta do anything. Don't worry about it. It's just considering, like, Twitch has VIP, right? But YouTube doesn't have any sort of, like, VIP thing. So... just to signify a friend of the channel, we give you the wrench. We give you a wrench. But yeah, don't worry about anything about having to do anything with that. The pressure, no. Don't gotta worry about no pressure. It's just because there's no VIP for YouTube. Not VIP yet, I say. Hopefully one day. I got a feeling we won't have time to go anywhere else once we head in. Entering Vegas Films will advance the main story, unfinished quests, connection events, and other sub-events will disappear. That's fine. We've done it all. Z1! Still love those formula cars. Welcome everyone to today's exclusive collab event between Perfect Driver Zero and Maximum Energy. Remember, our final venue will be at the Aljamera, but for round 2, we're here at Vegas Films. For this event, we have here with us both Maximum and Aslan, and in their Z1 racing suits to boot. What an opportunity, am I right? You don't get chances like this in the capital. Now feel free to take photos to your heart's content. Got you, appreciate it. Of course.
By the way, I know the AC is on, but it's really freaking hot in here.
Well, it is the middle of a desert. Of course it'd be hot. Well, yeah, of course. No, what's that? You wanted to put the Z1 helmet on so you can look like Major Amelia?
Trying to give me heat stroke?
Yes. Yes, she is.
Relax, Maxim. This is exactly what Maximum Energy is for. Surpass your limits. It'll hydrate you while you're out in that brutal summer heat. Plus, it's full of essential nutrients.
Okay, he's really the perfect spokesman, isn't he?
Did you get stuck in promo mode or something?
Nice. Hey, we got booth babes here. Maybe now's not the best time to... Actually, this could work in our favor. I mean, if everyone's distracted, I would be paying attention to us snooping around, right? I kind of want to try that fizzy drink again. I'm going to ask that you don't. Thanks. Not to worry, Lapis. I'm sure Kevin will be willing to buy you a healthier drink later. One made from one of the most luxurious of fruits. If it's your idea, you pay for it. Anyway, let's find out what's going on with the basement level first. Then we'll check out for potential openings in the maintenance routes. Roger that, S. Now let's get down to business. Yay! Sealed underground sector. What do you know? Hello, guard. Tell us about the sealed underground sector.
Let me ask you this.
This is totally not suspect in the slightest. And the Mafia threatened the former company president into making a secret expansion. Sound like it's been sealed off, but it'd be a pretty pathetic excuse for a security guard if I didn't even notice its existence. Only I swear I was watching the elevator back then. Something the matter. You know how that dancer was kidnapped during the incident and taken to the underground sector. The thing is, I never saw her or anyone remotely suspicious in front of the elevator. The incident with Sarah. Didn't we read the details in those documents we got? The elevator is supposed to be the only way to access the underground sector. Must have slipped through when I looked the other way or something. What route did they use when they kidnapped her? There's that hidden passageway that the old company president, Gaspard, apparently used when he fled. Yes, but that one leads to the entertainment district, in the complete opposite direction. Besides, the police surely sealed it off during their investigation. Sounds like the security guards really had it rough. Appreciate you taking the time to talk with us. I am a member of the church. I am not sus. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
A moment of your time.
What about you? What do you got to say? Ah, right. That's the place the Vern Company sealed off at the request of the authorities. So I heard. Was wondering if you knew anything more about what happened when they were actually sealing it off, though. Well, I wouldn't say I was particularly well informed on the matter, but I should at least be able to tell you what I saw. Let me think. I remember there was a bunch of workers who came to seal off the elevator and wherever else. The Vern technicians even came themselves, and boy, were they efficient. Nothing suspicious so far. Frankly, I find it a bit odd that the professor would be involved in something so uneventful. Then, once the whole place was sealed off, the professor herself came to check on the work. You know, the professor? Professor Hamilton? And the old lady? Yes, she explained that she had been directing the work remotely. She came here again later, alone, to check on the structure of the underground facility, and to find out that whether the remaining equipment would impact the building. But that was after the entrance was sealed, right? So how could she have gotten in? I see. I think I got the gist of things. Sorry for asking for something so out of the blue. Oh, no, not at all. Your concern is perfectly understandable. Really, it was no trouble. I am surprised you guys don't think that I'm sus. You know? That's, you guys need to be more suspect about things. Be sure to see Perfect Driver 0 too! Oh, whoa, are you gonna be in a girly girl? I'm so glad you've come. Please enjoy the event. Hey, yo. How you guys doing? I can't let Aslan take all the good parts. Maximum energy! You too can see the world with eyes that have gone beyond the speed of sound. This ad-libbing is hardly fair, Maxim. If you're going to do that, then leave even the speed of sound in the dust. Maximum energy. You're just plain trying to one-up me, aren't you? Dear me, the handsome men are starting to fight. How unseemly. They're really riled up. It sounds tastier by the minute. Can we please focus? Tastier? What are you talking about? We'll leave those two chuckleheads to doing their chucklehead things. Oh yeah, this was like the dance studio that they were practicing in. Hey, what are you doing back here?
Quick question.
Quick question for you, buddy. I remember that. All the entrances are blocked now, apparently. But can we still get in using the elevator, right? Yeah, basically. I heard rumors that there was another way in. They say there were passages used by the Mafia and even one that connected directly to the company president's home. I don't know if it's true, but it really started to spread after the incident. Now that they mention it, I did hear Gaspard was killed while trying to escape through a hidden passage. In that case, it wouldn't be surprising if there was another entrance. You think it would still be usable? But even if there was such a passage, I'm sure it would have been sealed off by now. I thought that's something the authorities would have overlooked. Maybe you're right. Anyways, thanks for the chat. It's been intriguing. We're talking about so much sus shit and like nobody's sus about us at all. It's wild. Alright, I think I got a better idea of what we're looking for here. From what we've gathered so far, it seems the basement level can be accessed by an elevator, a hidden entrance in the entertainment district, and a number of other entryways in the area, any of which the professor could have used on her last trip to Tharbad. Sounds like Granny Hamilton was involved in an effort to seal the place off too, which would have made keeping an entrance open for her own personal use a piece of cake. We just have to figure out where it is, and then, if the police were at Vegas Films, they probably means there's the entrances that are sealed off, right? Actually, I think I might be able to narrow it down for us. If we consider how Sarah was kidnapped in the middle of her training for the parade last year, but not a single security guard saw it happen, you're right, it's gotta be somewhere in their practice room. The risk of being seen in there is practically as low can get. Alright then, that's the first place we'll check. Keep your eyes open, everyone. If anybody noticed it while the place was being sealed off, it's probably well camouflaged. Or if nobody noticed it. I don't think my eyes are gonna be able to keep up much longer. It's already kind of pushing it to its limits while the whole scrubbing through the past thing, to be honest. Oh, so it does have a limit. So I'm gonna tell us who you borrowed it from, huh? It was Nina Fenley. If it stops working, we're just gonna have to rely on shard search. Though admittedly that might make finding traps a bit more challenging. I suppose we'll simply have to cross that bridge when we get to it. Lapis, do you think you'll be willing to give what we've talked about a try? Of course. And actually, I think this might be the most efficient place to test it out, too. Sorry, what are you guys talking about? Oh, does LP's body have a new feature or something? Alright then, we get on you, Lapis. Leave it to me. Can now use Emerald search. Same method as a shard search.
If you find anything that piques your interest, LP, then feel free to do a shard search.
Just leave it to me.
We can finally walk around as a Lapis. No. Adorbs. Adorables. I see something over here already. What's this? Mwah. Oh, there's active voice lines. Whoopsies. That's quite a powerful search, though, huh? Kind of like how Yorda, her shadows made searching easier as well, huh? Mm-hmm. I figured as much. That was incredible. Guess that Meister of yours really is something special. Ah, good old Grandpa York. Haven't seen him in about 2 years now. Would be nice to visit when we have the chance. But for now, let's focus on what's in front of us. I believe this is the path by which Sarah's captor spirited her away last year. Though whether this place has any relation to the location the professor was speaking to Dingo from remains to be... Somebody coming in? Anyone else hear that? It was like someone's breath got caught in their throat. Is it Marielle? It's probably Marielle. Probably not a good idea to let a civilian wander about the place by themselves. It's okay, Marielle. You can come out now. Called it.
Sorry.
Don't need an unclouded eye to know that one.
Marielle? I've been eavesdropping on your conversations. The ones you had outside the hotel, and after you met with Sarah and Shahina. I just couldn't help being curious about what you all were investigating.
I see. Well, can't say I'm surprised, really.
Are you sure curiosity is all that stoked your interest? Perhaps you've concerns on the mind as well. After all, seeing as this situation has much to do with Dingo, I imagine there's information that only you are familiar with.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's true.
You mean about why he came back to Tharbad last October?
Yeah. He told me he came back when we were celebrating last year's scoop together. I got kinda drunk, though, so I didn't remember what he said until after the fact. But I still don't understand. Dingo wasn't a crime reporter, so what could he possibly need to come back to Tharbad for?
I mean, you know who Dingo was. Guy had information upon information.
If he wasn't here for work, he must have needed to make time in his schedule to come all the way out here.
Honestly, I'm still not sure what it is you're investigating. But I know every nook and cranny of this place like the back of my hand. And I've already looked into everything that happened with Almada last year.
Does that mean that you knew about this?
As someone with ties to the situation, I think there might be a way I can help. Would you please let me come with you?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Marielle.
Well, how about it?
Given that you're the one who hired us, we'll go with whatever you decide to do.
All right, fine. Just don't get carried away, okay? The authorities might have shut this place down, but it could still be dangerous. And if things take a turn for the worse in there, I'll be sending you packing. Got it?
Yes! Don't worry, Marielle. I'll keep you safe no matter what comes our way.
We don't have much time. Let's go.
Wasn't Lapis? Yeah, Lapis was actually a combatant in Reverie, now that I think about it. Kind of funny that she's been sequestered to just being a backup character now. Marielle's now accompanying the party as a guest. Yay! But yeah, Marielle says she knew everything about this place. Did she know about this entrance?
Who could have thought a hidden passage could be so exciting? Right? It's like something out of an action movie. The picnicking front ventures deep underground in Trails in the Dark.
Trails in the Dark?
Nice if we took this even a little seriously.
Yo, imagine if that was the next game. The Ouroboros game, Trails in the Dark. Nadia just subtly dropping that right then and there. Be crazy. And check out the bunnies. Oh, we should look at the bunnies. Basement floor 5, so this is where they're making the drugs, huh? We got the 2 right now, though, huh? Vegas Films, B5. Right? Trails in the Dark would have been a crazy title drop right there. Announcing the new game. It's not Trails on the Horizon 2, it's not going to be anything else like that, it's Trails in the Dark. Pretty crazy that Almada was able to threaten Dylan into setting this place up. Well, they definitely had the mirror to pull it off. I mean, they were using some of the most cutting-edge airships in the world. This song kind of sounded like it was going kind of like how Sinocride was. I was expecting some bumps there, but nah, no bumps. After the police took charge of the area, it seems the Vern Company completely sealed it off. That would explain why I'm not getting any feedback. All the traps seem to have been dismantled too. Meaning we should be able to make our way to the control terminal no prob. There they are.
Unregistered life forms detected.
Oh.
Please present your 12-digit identification code.
6, 7.
If
If you are indeed registered with our system, I repeat, please present your 12-digit identification code.
6-7. Hostiles detected. Lethal force initiated. That's the idea of the last game in the series. Hope Ren is the protagonist. I feel like Ren has to be a protagonist at some point in time in one of these games. But yeah, I agree, because Ren has always felt like the main character. Oh, wait a sec. Damn it, security system's still live. No one said anything about a code. Lapis, can you handle this? It doesn't look like it's not automated.
Correct. I am AOS-2, the administrative hollow responsible for the terminal Aurora Eon.
Oh, Aurora Eon. Another Aurora, huh?
Registering all individuals within range as intruders. Commencing activation of security automatons.
Yay!
It is suggested that you evacuate immediately.
I was able to determine we were intruders that quickly. Certainly not your average hollow. I think it has about the same decision-making capabilities as Theo. Seems we have enabled an anti-shard field. It's active throughout the entire floor. What? You're telling me we have to fight without shards? Oh, that's fine. Active combat, let's go! Alright, fine. Shards may be a no-go, but we still got ZOC and quick arts, right? Indeed. Now let's make haste to the terminal. I might not be able to provide any shard support, but I still got your backs. Please tell me we're gonna be okay. We'll be fine. Interesting though, like it's forcing us into a combat like this though. I didn't expect this, to be honest with you. Wasn't expecting a no shard type of combat. Isn't that technically a shard? That's interesting though. Forcing us into a scenario like this. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. And the theory that the next arc after covered would be have you play as an Ouroboros member. I still hope so.
Just what I need.
Like earlier in this room, we had like a whole headcanon about like how the Ouroboros like theme could go as well. Like it could be more of like a prequel to anything as well. Like like it could be Ouroboros, but like as you're like going through, like going back through and talking about like all the old stuff. So I want to see what like we had that memorial thing with Elroy, with Lucrezia, with Sharon, even Melchior, and like that would have been so cool. Would have been so cool. Also, yes, for Shining Diamond, the one who bought the majority of these bunny outfits. Bunny girls, bunny girls. Horizon finally made the action combat fun. True. It would have been brutal had they not done that, huh? If this was still like Daybreak 1's action combat, it would have been a little rough. But having all like the ZOC and like whatnot, I'm okay with this. I'm perfectly fine with this kind of combat. Damn, Nadia. Still don't know where she's hiding all that. Still have no idea where she's hiding all that, but you know what? Not gonna complain. Not gonna complain at all. Get over there, Kevin. So far away from the target. Disappointing. Indeed. I mean, when you live a life as full as Rufus has lived, I guess all of these kind of fights would be disappointing, huh? There he goes. You... Okay. Got stuck in the wall and I couldn't actually hit him anymore. Weird. Swid is an idiot. I mean, he came through at the end, so I guess it's fine, huh? He wised up when it mattered. I mean, current member of Ouroboros, but true, especially her story arc from Skye 2 to now. Good. Oh, hi.
Looks like we won't have to deploy our shards this time.
We have a chance to sneak by without it. Stay close, Mario.
You know,
That's that. Off to the next.
I just realized that I can't stop my awakening. There's no stopping the awakening right now. So we just gotta keep running. Just gotta keep going. Peak Nana. Good job, Nana.
Really took a lot out of me.
Target eliminated. Say that, but it seems like you're still raring to go.
No one can match Father Onion in both power or onionliness.
You know, I'm right here, yeah?
Hey, onions are peak, so like that's a compliment if you ask me. Like, best vegetable? Onions are a vegetable, right? Because they are very carb heavy from what I remember. I don't know what else I would be considered though. Because I know like rice is a grain, and I always kind of thought that rice was a vegetable. But what is it? Isn't a grain a vegetable as well though? Titles are weird. Definitions for things are very strange. What's a Bud Crawford? How you doing? Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. I don't think YouTube will like that one though. I don't think YouTube would like me saying that one. But welcome in. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome in, welcome on in. Vegetable doesn't really have a definition. Yeah. Like it's, you think of like a carrot, right? That's definitely a vegetable. Like lettuce, cabbage, stuff like that's definitely a vegetable. But like, what's an onion? Very carb heavy, so I don't know. This Lapis not calibrated for combat? Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, for whatever reason, Lapis just doesn't actually do anything with combat. She's just there to, like, tell us, to give us, like, boosts and whatnot. But nothing else like that. Unfortunate. Got sneakers and green frosted tips. Does he actually have sneakers on? Yeah, kind of, actually, huh? I never looked at their shoes. I'm not a shoe guy, so I don't, like, look at shoes all that often, huh? And grains are carbs with little nutrients. Okay, okay. Lettuce is leaf, carrots are root, onions are bulb. Oh, true. There's also all of those types of definitions as well, huh? Kevin dressed like a 90s bad boy? Because he is a 90s bad boy. For real. The green frosted tips I see now, though, yeah. Retro's game used pixelated sprites that made them look like minifigures. Yeah, yeah, he was. And species are a plantation that uses water growth and stems from root sproutings. Unconsidered vegetables, but it's tautology. Vegetables, anything that's used as a vegetable for culinary purposes. Fruits are consolidated nectar that springs from bad branches. Wow. You guys are way smarter with all this stuff than I am. You guys are saying things that I'm just like, yeah. Huh? Yeah, I would not have known any of this stuff. I'm really bad with food stuff, though. In particular, right? Yay! As if they aren't already. Of course the AI would be fascinated by the AI, huh?
Now she's interested.
Of course she'd be interested in that. That's literally like a twin to her. Tomatoes are fruit botanically, but it's a vegetable for culinary purposes. Use ontology. Grains are the edible seeds of grass-like plants, primarily cereals, and serve as a fundamental staple food worldwide. Tomatoes are a nightshade class that is related to a berry. Vegetables are edible parts of plants that are consumed by humans or other animals as food. I like how I asked like what seemed to be like a really stupid question, right? Of like what the definition of a vegetable is. And then you guys all had an answer. You guys all knew way more about this than I expected. Interesting though. It's interesting. Granted, I know that Doom, you used to work in a kitchen, right? I feel like I remember you mentioning that you used to work in a kitchen at one point in time. So that makes sense of why you would know a lot of stuff about that. If only Lance was here, he would he would also be showing off his chef skills. All of his chef knowledge about stuff like this. Amy and Shiny coming in with all of their knowledge as well. Happy to help. Appreciate it, appreciate it. But yeah, I didn't know like any of that. I didn't know like any of that. Like I didn't remember like the carrot, the carrot, lettuce, and like onions being bulbs and stuff like that. But I forgot about all that stuff as well. Like it's stuff that I forgot about, like the classifications of like other vegetables like that. Like there's the default and then there's like the specifics, right? I guess it's kind of similar to like how music is though, right? Or how like in music there's like, oh yes, this is all rock music. But then there's like metal music that's like heavier rock music, and then there's like all of these specifications past that. Look at this. Yeah, do it all. What are you guys doing over there? Get back over here. Get over here, big guy. You got a hard nut to crack. Ain't that big of a deal. We got Awakening. We're fine. Awakening goes brr.
Done and dusted.
Done and dusted. Unfortunately, I think we're going to be going to this next area with no Awakening gauge because of that, but, you know. Yeah. No Awakening gauge is kind of lame. I can go to the Grim Garden, maybe. Maybe I can get something from there. I can't remember if I get shards from this or not. Can I...
You can count on me for support.
Counting on you. Yeah, boost gauge as well. Yeah, we'll do this then. We'll grab that. Botanically, bananas are considered berries? Let's have access to the internet. True. True, you guys all also have access to the internet, huh?
I feel alive again.
Technically, a berry is any fruit that consists of a single ovary, which includes a lot of stuff we don't consider berries normally. Uh-huh. I didn't honestly know that berries had ovaries. That's... I mean, I guess it makes sense, but like...
You can do all sorts of things.
I certainly wouldn't have thought about that. I need 1,000 for that, but... How much do I even have? How much of this do we even have?
Here's our selection.
355.
Much appreciated.
Sure. Do I want to buy this? I haven't really been using this.
Complete.
Yeah, I'll buy it, whatever.
Item services, you can't go wrong with any of these.
Is any of this good? It is better for her, and him, and her, and her, and him, and him, and her. Probably should buy some of these things. I really don't care to right now, though, because they're all characters that I'm not using, so... I haven't looked at this store in forever, I'll be honest with you. I've been kind of neglectful. Teehee. Yeah, I got 548,000 Mira. I could definitely give like 100,000 nest egg to both Shahina and Sarah, individually. And be fine. I'd be okay with that.
Much appreciated.
Is that considered to be a simp? Maybe a little bit, but you know. They deserve it. They deserve all the good things. I don't care about any of this stuff here. Do I need to open any of these things? I'm not gonna worry about that right now. We'll get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Chili peppers are berries too, if I recall correctly. Spicy berry. A very spicy berry. Yeah, we got all of our stuff back. Nice. It's so quiet here. Why is it so quiet? I feel like there was something else I was wanting to do, but I kind of... Yo, we got onyx steel? That's how you would make our ultimate weapon, isn't it? Can I just make that? Hold up. Who would I give that to? I don't even know who I would give that to. Where is it? For exchanging and upgrading at shops. Yeah, but can I actually do that right now? Who would I give it to, though, is the thing. I don't know. And same with pepper, gotta remove the inner capsium. Oh, the tomatoes do not have an ovary. More than one, which is why it's better to remove its acidic parts. Same with the pepper, gotta remove the inner capsium. Yeah. I mean, that's where the spicy is, though, which spicy is yummy. I like spicy things. But I didn't know about that one, at least. I don't know about the tomatoes and ovaries, because again, I didn't... It makes sense they would have, like, what would be considered an ovary, because reproduction and all that, but you don't think about a lot of that stuff, or at least I don't think about a lot of that stuff. I never looked up the stuff about, like, food, like that. Never really looked up stuff like that.
Item
Whipment.
services, you can't go wrong with any of these.
No. Is there the trade one? Yeah, item trade shop.
With any of these.
Are any of these the weapon? Because we have a lot of that stuff now. No, I can't make any weapons.
Much appreciated.
Either I can't do it here, or I just can't do it yet. But I already have 3 onyx steel, which is pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. And seeds or plant eggs. Eggs are yummy. Like, in the sense of, like, chicken eggs, right? I'm a big egg enjoyer. All the time. Like, scrambled eggs, go hard on everything. Put scrambled eggs on everything. Anything and everything in its peak. Either way, I think it's time for us to go in here, huh? Another one of these auroras. Did we see this before? I kind of feel like I remember seeing this before. It's just like the one from the Blacklight District. I wonder if it's also a copy of the main terminal. Oh, yeah, the Blacklight District. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even like put 2 and 2 together. There's an aurora in the Blacklight District. There's an aurora in the observatory. Now there's an aurora down here. There's a lot of these auroras around. My memories of back then are still pretty hazy. And you're talking about what happened back in March, right? Yes, but unlike the terminal, this appears to be the genuine article. So here we are in the private bunker of Gaspard Dillon. and the president of Vegas Films, who was murdered by Almada. Can't say it looks much like the one now, though, and to think we'd even have one of those devices. Ah, yeah, one of those as well. Ah, that's what he was carrying around in the memory. But it's all see-through now, almost like it's not even there. Yeah, it kind of looks like I had to put one there. He? Who are we talking about? What? Oh, yeah, Dingo. Dingo he. High-density shard copy. It's resonating with the main unit, which currently resides elsewhere. They're all connected. Everything, including this control console, is linked by some sort of spiritual pathway.
Intruder identification complete. Swin Abel, Nadia Rain, Rufus Alvarez, Kevin Graham, Marielle M.A. Incapable of identifying remaining individuals.
It's kind of wild though. It identified us as well. Teehee. Even the dead man. A lot of nuts are also technically fruits, but some of them are seeds and other are legumes. I would never know how to pronounce that word, to be honest with you. I think it's legum. Leguminuts. Literally, talking about nuts. Yeah, I think I usually hear about the legumes though when I think of like seeds and nuts. What? No, it was able to do all that by itself, huh? Still not smart enough to figure out outbeat though. Not bad, considering most believe me dead. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All security automatons have been destroyed, now designating all individuals within range as definitive enemy infiltrators.
Teehee, sorry.
Initiating emergency response. Any attempts to approach will result in the activation of the Administrative Hollow's self-destruct mode.
Oh, that's great. I don't think we want that. That doesn't sound good. Even if it erases itself, the system will continue to function without it. It'd essentially be rendering itself a black box though, right? Meaning we wouldn't be able to get anything out of it. Not really sure I follow, but that sounds kind of sad. Aww. You got some secrets you're trying to hide.
Silence. I repeat, any attempts to approach will result in the activation of my self-destruct mode.
Legumes? Legumes? Legumes. Ah, you pronounce them. Legumes. I did not know. Okay, fine. Just quit with the self-destruct talk already. Are we really going to have to leave empty-handed? Honestly, I feel kind of bad about extracting info from its memory after it erases itself. And if the data is shard encrypted, it could take years to parse. Heard there's a trick to getting around the one in Basel. I see. Rufus? Hey, what are you? EOS-2, was it? Allow me to thank you for your patience thus far. You were right to identify us as infiltrators. However, there's just one thing I'd like to correct. We are not your enemy. In fact, we've come here with only the best of intentions.
Based on my analyses, your conduct is befitting of those typically designated as enemy infiltrators.
The AI said, bullshit!
Unless you are capable of proving your intentions, which are notoriously difficult to quantify, I will remain steadfast in my determination.
Allow me to speak plainly then. At present, the individual who designed both you and the system you're a part of is in danger.
Please continue.
Hold up. I very much doubt I need to clarify, but I'm referring to one of Professor Epstein's 3 disciples, Professor Latoa Hamilton. As far as we can gather, she's using that white device of hers to produce various phenomenon across Zemuria. And as a result, she is currently being pursued by one organization in particular, although they appear to be unaware of her location at present. The individuals behind me owe much to that professor, and being their leader, that means I have a debt of gratitude to her as well. And this man here is one of the Dominion of the Grossritter, an organization that greatly appreciates the professor's contributions to humanity. Yay. Rufus. It's not even like hard words, I'm getting talk fatigued. To one such as I, who has removed themselves from the center stage out of shame for their own ignorance, she is a truly dazzling human being. I like how he's bringing that political talk back. A lot of half-truths here. If her life is in danger, we would like to come to her aid.
Professor Hamilton's current whereabouts remain unknown to me. However, I have been able to verify your claim that she is being pursued in secret. The evidence you have provided regarding the approaching danger to the system's administrator is sufficient.
Good job, Rufus. Our favorite criminal. A tongue twister fatigue? Yeah. They're like fruits, but they're their own species? They're like fruits. What's like fruits? The peppers? Peppers being a fruit is weird. I don't like definitions of things, because it makes me think about things like, oh yeah, this is obviously just a fruit. This is obviously just a vegetable. But then you start thinking about it and it's like, wait. But is it really? Something as simple as that. Whoa, he did it. Professor is being pursued in secret. My bets are on the CID. This leader of yours is really something else, by the way. Honestly, I'm just impressed he could say all that with a straight face. Well, it's not like he really lied or anything. He's a politician through and through.
However, I am having difficulty confirming your true intentions here. I am also uncertain of your capability of handling such a situation. As such, I would like to issue a task. Only upon its completion will I reach a conclusion regarding your degree of skill.
We gotta fight a boss. Okay. Oh? What? It wants us to hack into something?
In order to proceed, you will be required to complete the specified simulation.
I'm okay with that. The hacking's pretty easy.
I have authorized you to connect to the Aurora. Please complete the simulation within 30 minutes.
Easy. I only need 3. Still wary of us, I see. How unfortunate. Well, it's better than nothing. Alright, Lapis, now's your time to shine. Now I'm on the case, but I am getting kinda hungry. No worries, still got a bit of pistachio pie on me, and if you handle this, there'll be more where that came from. Finally got her figured out, huh? I guess so, huh? Clear the hacking simulation. The boss fight of this area is going to be a hack instead, huh? That's really interesting. Start hacking. May as well get to it.
This'll be a walk in the park.
Yay, Lapis. Back in her fairy form. It's nice to see this one again. Yeah, look, 3 minutes. Like I said, ain't no way. Da 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 da. Breached with elegance. I figured it's just gonna be a lot of these ones. Just some DDR boss fight. DDR-ass boss fight right here. But complete. Oh, no, okay. I saw the red and I was thinking that it was going to be like an actual thing again.
How does this go again?
But no. Checkpoint. Oh, and here's where these things are going to activate. And stop. Nah. Oh, well, that's...
Take more than that.
Yeah. I didn't expect you to come this way. Oh. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. All right, over here. Install... Where the hell am I going here? Oh, I can't go that way because of you. You go that way, then there. Where the hell am I? Oh, and then once the thing moves over...
Conducting search.
And then this one, and now this way. Gotcha. That was kind of a difficult... Damn it. Ah! I messed it up too many times there. Breached with elegance. Alright, we've got to a checkpoint. I don't know what all that over there to the right... Oh, the checkpoint... Oh! Okay. Sure, I guess. There's a locked door over there. Something's coming around. Can I just open this up, though? I feel like I might be able to just open this up.
How does this go again?
Yeah. Is this going the correct way? This is, Oh, this just goes back here. This isn't helpful at all. Only got a minute left. I thought you said I had 30 minutes. Really wishing I had those 30 minutes now, huh?
How does this go again?
40 seconds remaining. Breached with elegance. Hi, you scared the shit out of me. Okay, yeah, that's fine. This one, and then...
How does this go again?
You should be fine enough. Breached with elegance.
How does this go again? We're running out of time.
Yeah, we really are. 15 seconds. I only died like once as well. It's just like figuring out where to go here. Oh, there we go. Whew, with 4 seconds remaining.
Courtesy of yours truly.
That was a long one. That was a long hack. A full 3 minutes of hacking there. And 2 SP. Yay! I also got Phoenix.
I did it!
Yay! Love hacking this game. Oh, the puzzle was so much fun. Yeah, it was pretty good. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that. That's the first one that we've had that was so long, though. And, like, it wasn't based on, like skill checks, really. It was, like, you just had to figure out where you was going. And considering there's no, like, map of the world, You just had to like keep kind of pushing forward and be like, I hope I'm going the right way. A few times I went the wrong way there, but thankfully had just enough of a buffer there. Ah, man.
Can't say I really get what you did just there, but hey, nice job.
Nice job. Yay.
Knew you could do it, LP. Mayor's got nothing on you.
Oh, damn, shots fired.
You're a real lifesaver, Lapis. Now then, Eos 2, was it?
Eos. Oh, not EOS, Eos.
Think you're up for sharing now?
Affirmative. I will temporarily allow for inquiries while I am in administrator mode. However, please be advised that there are a number of matters on which I have been prohibited from speaking.
That's a very interesting boss fight, though. I liked that. Yeah, that was the actual boss fight
where
here.
All the magic happened is somewhere out in the Sand Sea, huh? This was just a backup facility. And they've been using that device, the Alter Core, to produce sandstorms.
To produce sandstorms?
Our theory about the construction taking place in the desert was right on the mark then.
Oh, there is that one place that we couldn't go to because of there was a sandstorm out there, out in the Sand Sea. Is this thing creating like a barrier around that? Keeping people away from the construction?
That will be where the main unit is.
Which means it must be where the irrigation work took place.
Kinda sus though, that place is always under a sandstorm, like... Kinda sus.
Got a feeling that might also be where the agave is grown.
Yeah, sounds right to me.
By the way, Eos 2, has anyone ordered you to strengthen the sandstorm barrier in the past year?
Affirmative. In October of 1208, Professor Hamilton tasked me with the responsibility of doing so within a specified time frame. Year 1209 of the Septian calendar. The Great Conjunction, when the Sun, the Moon, and the Septian planets align with the Great Shadar Triangle.
Oh. We're getting, like, into, like, astronomy with this one, huh? Where, like, once all of the planets align, it'll be doomsday!
As per her instructions, I was to strengthen the barrier 50 days prior to this event.
Really?
Something happened over at the observatory in Basel, too.
What does any of this even mean?
Poor Marielle.
Eos, how's about I just call you Tui? Tui, I have a proposition to make.
Tui!
I believe the gentleman next to me gave you a pretty decent rundown of our situation. So, think you could consider bringing down that barrier of yours for a bit? Long enough for me to accomplish my mission?
So he's committed then.
Not sure I could ever go through with it myself.
My apologies, but trusting you is not something I feel comfortable doing yet.
Yeah, that's fair.
In absence of a direct order from Professor L. Hamilton, or a clear and present threat to her, that request cannot...
What?
I don't think it's because of us this time. I'm picking up something on my sensors. Someone's breaking in.
No, so we are going to have an actual boss fight, too.
Our friends from the hotel, I presume.
Huh? Them?
You mean...
Yeah, probably. Tui, can you throw up the video feed?
Affirmative. Connecting to input.
Now it's Hayway. Huh. Why? Nice, thank you.
What? Oh no, it's Ashen!
I'm kind of curious about why she's coming after us down here. Does she just want the same information? And I guess we're gonna have to fight her to get the AI to trust us?
And the Shang-Shou we saw on Nemeth. These guys look like elites, too.
At least 2 Westbreaks to kill them.
They read us like a book.
Played us like a damn fiddle! So inconspicuous.
Please obstruct the enemy infiltrators.
To be fair, the Zhao Shou are all like masters of stealth. They can make themselves go invisible, so it really would just be like one pretty lady, and it's easy enough to slip on by.
I will grant you full access to our floor controls.
Tower defense, ayo.
Alright, understood. Oh wow, so that's how it works. Ooh, no, that's nifty.
I have temporarily authorized the release of the barrier. However, I am only capable of suppressing it for 5 hours. If you remain in the area past the allotted time limit, you will unfortunately be trapped inside. Please plan accordingly.
Got it.
Good luck, you two.
Don't worry. We've got this!
She did the thing!
Commencing release of both the sandstorm barrier in the Sand Sea, as well as the tower's concealment barrier.
Barrier. Lloyd Bannings would disapprove. Okay, that's not exactly how that went... how I was expecting at all. And here's the sandstorm's gone. And there's the tower. Retributive tower? Oh. Barrier! Once they...
Tower?
Once they drop it or it's blocked, they're in the open? Yeah. That's why they only dropped it here, though, huh?
So that's the main facility, eh?
I synchronized with your shard search and temporarily disengaged the concealment filter. If you make your way toward its silhouette, you will arrive at your destination.
Oh, crap! Hey, US dodging everything LP's throwing at him!
Well, they are professionals.
I'd say we only have about 10 minutes before they reach us.
To your left is an egress route. The now deceased Gaspar Dillon had it prepared for himself in case of emergency.
Convenient.
It will lead you to the entertainment district.
You have our gratitude. I believe it's about time we made our exit, ladies and gentlemen.
Huh.
Wait, didn't Van say that's where that CEO was killed by the Mafia? What? Does that mean it's haunted?
Not the time, you two! Make sure you stick close!
Will do.
This is getting serious now. What are you doing, Mario? Stick close!
I still don't totally get what's going on, but if possible, could you please not blow yourself up or anything like that?
Good call. You know what? Feel free to tell the intruders anything you want about us. I'm sure a hollow as smart as you should be able to haggle with those folks no sweat.
Considering how concerned you are for the safety of the professor, don't you think you should stick around until you're able to confirm that she's safe and sound?
Yep, you gotta take good care of yourself.
Don't kill yourself!
Oh, and thanks for everything, Tui.
Yeah, you really saved our butts. Now, just leave the professor to us.
The nickname's sticking, huh?
I had a bunch of fun with that test you gave us, by the way. Maybe we can play together again sometime.
Adorable.
Perhaps. Please be careful on the way out.
Adorable. Huh. That's not at all what I was expecting. I definitely want to save it for that, though, because that was a little too close for comfort, going through that little encounter, that little hacking section.
Where the company's former president was killed.
It's my first time seeing the crime scene. It has a real sense of weight to it.
There are traces of something on the wall. Shouldn't we get a move on?
It would be best not to overstay our welcome. That door should lead us back to the surface.
Should indeed. I'm so sad that whenever there's like an active voice line with a non-party member, without like a non-active party member, it doesn't give like a little PNG of them. Like we see a little PNG up there of Mario, why don't just use that? Maybe it's not as fancy, but like, it doesn't gotta be fancy. Just put her faces up there. Come on, just do it. Well, that door took forever to open up, huh? And Chinese ninjas, basically? Pretty much, huh? This song sounds so similar to, Signocrity, but not quite. Where are we? Looks like a storage room or something. Well, Tui did say it lead us to the entertainment district. Wine and crates of food. We're probably in the basement of some restaurant. I wonder, is the president of Vegas Films backing this place in some fashion? Probably. It's like there's a whole crowd outside. Music's so hypnotic. I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh, are we in this strip club? Well, there's no point sticking around in here. Let's get going. Agreed. Ashley's gonna catch up if we don't get moving. Why do you look so excited? Lapis, please make sure to stay in front of me. Dad protecting. Club Lelouch. Yeah, we in the strip club. Hey, yo! Bring out the classy strippers.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Damn.
She's hot as hell.
Oh, goddess!
Oh, strip club, huh? Wow. Who would have thunk?
Who would have thunk? Nice.
Not happening. S, you better not look.
It's not like I was staring or anything. Unlike you.
Unlike you, indeed.
Ugh, Rufus, I want to see what all the fun's about.
Daddy Rufus at it again.
Not until you're a proper adult, I'm afraid. Kevin, given our time limit, I believe it would be wise to see ourselves out. For their sakes as well.
Right. Would have been nice to stick around, but I guess we had our fun last night.
Holy, how is she that flexible? Don't worry, S. I'll do that for you too someday.
God damn, Nadia. Okay. Okay. I also love how Mario has got like she's hiding her face, but then she's like peeking just a little bit like, I'm not looking. I'm totally looking.
Well, sounds like the two of you are enjoying the show.
Nadia, my neck's starting to hurt.
Let's just get out of here before you two end up killing half of our cast. Oh, man. Wow, indeed. Hey, Xiao Xiao.
What is this system's true purpose, and where is the Alter Core being housed?
I'm afraid I do not understand the intent of your question. However, I feel it apt to inform you that this system's settings are extremely delicate. As it utilizes shard code, an attempt to physically extricate information may result in unforeseen consequences.
They really did us in here, huh? But I guess I should have expected as much from the fifth and the head of the Iron Bloods.
They knew who we were.
Shall we have our team pursue them, my lady?
You're so sultry of a voice.
He may be a Dominion, but if we can manage to overwhelm him with our strength, suppressing him should present little issue.
Both Lu and Lee. Which mask is which? Is that like one on the left of the Lu family and then the one on the right's the Lee family? I don't recognize that mask. I feel like I recognize the other ones though.
True. But I think a decision like that would be better left to Her Highness. Plus, we're more suited to stealing the spotlight at the climax.
Hey, yo! So Elsyme and Hayway are working in conjunction with something here. Hi, sorry, we, don't worry about it. Run away! The blush on those two. Oh, man. And all the adults are catching up as well. I think Marielle is an adult. Truck. Lino! Was wondering who you were talking to. So, there's a guy from the dealership, huh? Standing one step ahead is a second nature to you is breathing, isn't it? Just business as usual for our boss. Kind of like the Oathbreaker in that sense, actually. You wound me, Nadia. But I digress. We should be able to proceed to our destination now. I mean, I like the Oathbreaker, so, you know, kind of a compliment in a way. Shall we get going, then? That we shall, considering we still got a time limit, and not to mention how Hayway's on our...
Excuse me?
Oh yeah, you're still here with us.
Honestly, I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around all this. But if there's one thing I'm sure of right now, it's that Professor Hamilton is definitely up to something. And if Dingo had some kind of connection to her, then I can't just leave this to someone else to deal with. So please, take me with you. Marielle, well...
No. You'd only slow us down. Look, I don't mean to be harsh, but where we're headed, there's just too many risks. Based on what I've heard from our friends in Basel, those same beasts from the incident in March might be roaming around too.
Cryptid. Oh no, those are the cryptids. Those are the...
You mean the demi-grendels?
Yeah, those things. Professor Hamilton enjoyed this strip club. Nothing wrong with that. Like to make it rain with those government funds. Government grant money rain. Crazy. I don't know if Hamilton knew about that way, though. She might have known about it, but she was able to just go through the front door. So I don't think she needed to make that route. Now, that route was made because of the ex-CEO of Vegas Films, The one that we saw die in Daybreak 1. So I don't know if Hamilton ever went to that strip club. I kinda doubt it, but who knows? Maybe she did.
Servants manifested through the power of the Ave.
If what you're saying is true, then this endeavor will indeed be dangerous.
Yeah, those things really put us through the ringer last time. Anyway, Marielle, just leave this to us. I promise we'll let you know as soon as we find anything. You'd be okay with that, right, Kevin?
Nadia.
Yeah, fine. Like I could ever say no to a cutie like you.
Aww.
Alright. Sorry for holding you guys up when you're in a hurry. Just please be careful. And try not to push yourselves too hard, okay?
I feel like Marielle's gonna be in danger.
Sorry for making you guys lie.
It's fine. We're pretty used to it by now. Plus, depending on how things go, it might not have to be a lie for much longer.
Exactly. We might be helping with your investigation, but the jury's still out on whether we'll let you get your endgame. And we still owe Dingo. This is as good a chance as any to pay him back.
Agreed. I still owe him for his kindness.
Then I suppose I need not say anything.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess. For now, we just need to focus on getting our evidence.
Objection! Overruled! Bye, Marielle. I still feel like you're in danger.
Think about what you can do and what you want to do. You'll find a clue on how to move forward in the gap between the two. I can't agree there. If your coverage of the coup is anything to go by, you're doing great.
No, I'm not gonna let everyone else fix my problems for me. I need to follow this up on my own. Alright, after I finish covering the movie, I'm going to put my all into figuring out what Dingo was up to, no matter the cost.
In that case, would you care for some assistance?
Vegeta? Huh.
Your Highness! Najee, too!
Please, be at ease. Heiyue has already withdrawn from the city.
Have they?
All parties will likely agree to letting the Fifth Dominion handle affairs here.
You mean...
We shall leave the secrets of the Sand Sea to Father Kevin, yes. In the meantime, however, we will be moving our pieces elsewhere on the board. But in order for that to happen, we'll need your help.
I wish my model had better tracking with the like the mouth, right? Because I was moving my jaw around a whole lot. Like I don't know, man. That's I've been getting real bad vibes with Vegeta for a long while, and it ain't getting it ain't lowering at all. I'll be honest with you. I didn't read any of that. Hold up. The hell'd you say? Sandstorm's completely disappeared. Probably only got about 4.5 hours left. Sounds right to me. Considering the time it'll take to get back, though, might be cutting it close. Thank goodness, we can see where we're headed. It looks like the tower is being concealed by some sort of optical camouflage technology. At our current speed, we should arrive in approximately 30 minutes. This is 40 minutes then, huh? Arizona to be populated by some rather large monsters. I should have a few encounters on our way. Oh, is that why nobody came out here and was sus about things? Because, yeah, like, there's a giant the giant sandstorm going, but, like, if it's a bunch of... What the hell is that blue over there? Sub-event. Hold up. Wait, I can't even go.
Beep, beep.
Why were you just sending me straight towards a... Just sending me straight towards that thing. Also, it got way louder once we, like, came back to it. But yeah, it got way louder for like, no real reason. More desert driving, let's go! Finish the main put in the Discord. Hell yeah, Flash. Make sure to check that out here in a little bit. I'm a little back and forth, though, because, like, it's Tuesday, so you know what that means. I usually got things going on, and I don't think today's going to be any different. I think I still got things going. Despite it snowed a whole lot yesterday, it's not sticking, really, so, like, we'll see how if plans get canceled or not. But I should be prepared to plans not get canceled.
Oh. Sure is massive, huh?
Hard to believe something like this could have remained hidden all this time.
Makes you wonder just how advanced their tech was.
Did it? Oh, yeah, they're here. Look at that. Found ya. That's not what I wanted at all, but like whatever. Hang it up. I don't want to fight these things, and then it looks like we have a another double there. Why is it so unfortunate? This is so unfortunate here. Can I? Nadia. Okay, cool. We got it. That was way too damn close. All dead except for this one. Well, that one dead, I guess. Let's just go forward and hope for the best. Call the shots, Rufus. Didn't kill it, though. These things are super obnoxious. Super EP slurp. You missed. Nice, though. Worked out really well.
This cutie has booty.
Keep riding that wave, Nadia.
Gave me, like, nothing. Crazy. Gave me, like, absolutely nothing there. There's more of them over there as well. There's shining palms all over this place. Fortunately, they're not really giving me much of anything, so not that big of a deal. But yeah, we gotta exterminate this monster. It's a sub-event, may as well do it. But gigantic monsters roaming the area. I might do this off stream. I might kill this monster off stream and then like show up like over there. Well, I guess I probably should move ahead because we are at around that point in time where I should end stream. So yeah, I think that'll be what we do then. We'll call it there for now. I'll finish this monster off stream, and then we'll start off with the next stream on Thursday when we'll be back with more Legend of Heroes. We'll be continuing on with this. We'll just skip the monster extermination because, like, I'm sure that'll be just a big nothing burger right there, huh? Because I think there was the same thing with that one cryptid we fought in the what Van's route. Like, there was just that one giant turtle cryptid. We fought it and, like, nothing happened. So, probably the same thing with this one. But, I'll finish it off, and if it has, like, story afterwards, I guess I'll do it on stream. But, like, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think that'll be where we have to call things for today. So, thank you all so much for stopping on by. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, follow, all that nonsense if you haven't already. Definitely helps me out a whole lot. Appreciate all the support as always. We'll be back for more Legend of Heroes on Thursday, and on Friday, we'll be back with some more Outer Wilds, which, very vibey games. Very vibey games going on this week. It's been a lot of fun. A whole lot of fun. But, yeah, for now, let's see who we can find to raid on into. And then, yeah, we'll get out of here. 87 hours. God, we've been playing this game a long time. But then how many hours did I have in Code Steel 3? The 37 streams of Code Steel 3 that we did. We're only at stream 18, so we're only halfway there if this is like Code Steel 3 was. I have no idea how I took so long in Code Steel 3. I have no idea, but, yeah, let's see. Who do we got? Who do we got on YouTube? Pain in the ass. Still bitching about how they updated YouTube to not show the who's live. Oh, yeah. Like, come on, that should be a setting. Put the live channels at the top. So I don't have to go through all of this just to see that nobody's live. Hopefully somebody's live. I'm sure somebody's live. We got a few people, yeah. We got a few people. We got Kaiju streaming. Oh, but we also got Lance streaming Pokopia. Do we go to Omomusume, my beloved? Or do we check out what Pokopia is? The Lansu. Which one? That's a tough one. It's a tough split right there. I feel like I don't get to raid into Kaiju as often. So we'll go through with some Uma boy. Umatachi. Uma boy. Yeah, we'll grab that. And then on Twitch, also did the do stream thing not proc? Interesting. Doesn't seem like it did. No, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah. We got Kraika doing some art. On the raid to her. I feel like it's been a while. It's been a second. The Kraika. Kakaroto. She's also a JRPG enjoyer as well, so yeah, doing some art for somebody. Mama Sea Bunny, Mama Karaika Eru. Aww, art for her mom, her IRL mom. That's adorable. Oh, that's wholesome. Okay, so yeah, we'll get these raids started up then. You just want the horses? Maybe. What's it to you? What's it to you? Alright, but here's the raid, Karaika, and then raid messages, sub-raid, So yeah, on to which we got the blue fire for subscribers, red fire for followers. On YouTube, you've only got the one message, so grab yourself one of those and go say hello to the Kaiju and the Karaika. A lot of K's today. The K stream raids, huh? That's pretty okay to me. But once again, thank you all so much for stopping on by. Thank you all for watching. And until the next time, you all take care.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck. Everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep. Don't give a fuck, can't stop. Unplug, feeling overwhelmed.